What do YouTube? We're back again with Random Wrestling episode 3.
Random Wrestling.
Yes, Random Wrestling episode 3. God damn it! Anyway, this is Random Wrestling episode 3. My name's Diakis. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Real X, bro.
Whitey.
Go ham.
Concept. AYT.
All right. Since this is a real Random Wrestling, we'll just eventually get around to the topics. Our main focus for this episode is we're gonna talk about Takeover, Unstoppable, and the Elimination Chamber. But since it's a Random Wrestling, go ahead. Anybody got anything they want to start off with? Any old business, any new business, any chicken or grits or biscuits and gravy or tail salad they want to get away?
I can say this.
What?
That's starting the IWC here.
Oh, cool. I hate them.
I hate them too because they are ruining their so-called enjoyment of this is starting to ruin my excitedness over Kevin Owens getting called to the main roster.
Elaborate, please.
They're doing the same. This is almost the same thing during the Yes Movement. I'm happy for this man again. First of all, his debut match beat the Top Dog.
Right.
Delivers great promos.
Hold on. Beat the Top Dog clean. All right, now continue.
Well, Brock already did that, so
Fuck that.
Yeah, but that's Brock Lesnar.
But he comes in and does all that. Okay, great future. Of course, I'm not sure how much of a future he is on the wrong side of 30, but still.
No, Kevin Owens is 30, ain't
He's 33, I think.
Oh,
I'm on Wikipedia. Let me check. I'm on Wikipedia. Y'all check.
But either way, I'm like, okay, I'm great, excited. I'm like, but these guys.
No, yeah, I know for a fact he's 30 because he cut that promo on NXT.
But their excitement is going to the point of going way too far. I'm trying to label like, man, he's the next Brock Lesnar in the WWE. I'm like,
nah, it depends on what you mean.
31.
Yeah,
but
it depends on what you mean by that because I kind of agree with him.
He's not going to be Brock Lesnar as in he's going to show up there. The next big thing completely destroys the WWE Top Dog like that. Like he's not going to run like Brock. He's not going to run WWE like Brock Lesnar just did last year.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, that's too many guys there now. That would just completely wreck the story.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. But that's not what I meant by being the next Brock Lesnar.
What you mean by the next Brock Lesnar?
It's how Brock Lesnar is you. It's like the presence of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is almost must see. For the past, I say, like month and a half since Kevin Owens been on the main roster. Kevin Owens has been must see.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by like he could be the next Brock Lesnar must see. Because when Brock Lesnar's on TV, you must watch. Because ain't no telling what he gonna do.
Because shit's gonna
Kevin Owens is different. Because Kevin Owens, when he's on TV, there's no telling what he's gonna say. What he's gonna do.
Hey, but here's this for Kevin Owens. He's full time. That new car feel is gonna go away.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's where the IWC is losing man. Like when the newness wears off of y'all's shiny new car. I swear, if y'all do to Kevin Owens what y'all did to Daniel Bryan, y'all are just the dumbest bunch of fans I've ever seen. I like, you get what you want. You already hypocritical about what he does. Cause like, y'all gave Sheamus hell for working out with Triple H once again, pushing on like, Sheamus ain't had much of a Hall of Fame career anyway. For all the heat Sheamus got, he worked out with Triple H, he's friends with the guy who knocked up the boss's dog, that's why he getting all these opportunities. Like, he hasn't did much to put himself up there at least Randy Orton level.
My issue with Sheamus is they had that man win for like a damn near year straight. I have a problem with a lot of people like that. So it's like you gotta lose sometime. That makes you watchable. That's why I always like Daniel Bryan. Because when Daniel Bryan was winning, he was like, hey, I need to start losing some. So Daniel Bryan would lose a match, he would win a match. You go into a Daniel Bryan match not knowing if he's gonna win or lose based on the opponent. Yeah. But not with Sheamus, you knew he was gonna win. Not with John Cena, you know he's gonna win. Well, that was my only issue with Sheamus. That was my only issue with Sheamus.
With John Cena during that time was the main event picture a week during that time.
And the way I look at it now,
because they didn't push anybody.
The way I look at it now,
yeah, but who were you pushing?
Which era of Cena we're talking about?
The Super Cena era that everybody seems to just
You
still
mean,
label Cena
okay,
under.
yeah, 05, 07, 09.
Does it really
Super
fucking
Cena
matter?
era is kind of a...
Does it really matter?
Does it really fucking matter?
Well, that's the problem. They didn't fucking push
Hey,
anybody.
you know
The
what?
names that come to my mind is Orton, and that's about it. But everybody tries to see Cena or Orton.
You know what, Nat?
Because they didn't push anybody.
You know what?
Like, well, I'm
Cena-
saying, name someone.
They didn't try.
Hey, you know what?
If you
They
can't
did.
name, if you can't name
They
somebody,
did.
that means there wasn't that much.
I'm gonna name some people. Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett was hot. He should be at the top after feuding with Cena, but what happened? For some reason, they decided to have Cena go over instead of establish this man on the same level as Cena. He was new. He came in just like Kevin Owens.
I give you Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett was a good one, but like
I'm saying, like
I'm not
that's
sure
the-
what they trying
that
to
was
do
the
with
one.
him.
That was the man. Barrett's done.
Wade Barrett
Well,
should. I said like Shane. Wade Barrett he's good on the mic. He has charisma. He has good ring moves. Okay, Wade Barrett, Randy Orton, Sheamus. I'm like, that's
I'm
five.
about to say, you got to go about it the right way. They went about it the wrong way with Sheamus because Sheamus could have been another one.
Wade was actually in a title match.
Sheamus won one. Wade Barrett was in one.
Yeah,
But-
he was in-
Sheamus'
he
first
was in it
big
with
win
Sheamus.
was a fluke.
But I mean, sorry, he held down so many guys. But like, most of the guys y'all naming, they're forgettable. I can't remember. I like so many guys up on the just look at it, even just top guys at SmackDown. I'm like, you get the next game and half the roster's different. so I'm like, except for Cena and Jobbers, Cena, the other 2-3 main event guys and Jobbers, like the whole thing is different. Jinder Mahal won't even get pushed anyway.
I hear what you're saying, but this the
Who?
thing. This thing with Whitey.
Exactly.
This thing with Whitey basically talking about. Most people who feud with Cena, once they're done with Cena, they're done. They don't do nothing with him after
There's
that.
nowhere to go but down.
Yes, but the thing about it, this is what I was trying to say
Crazy.
earlier. The way after for Cena's career and look who Cena has beat, Cena should be at the top. There should be nobody close to Cena level. But if you bring in somebody new and you have him beat Cena, you already established there's somebody on Cena level. Now you just have to push him, push him strong till you say, oh, okay, now we got Cena and blah blah blah. That was the biggest reason I said, man, if you want to make another star, you got to have Kevin Owens beat Cena. But you got to keep it going now. Got to keep it going.
My
now.
problem when they did that's in front of Kevin Owens promo. He clearly at that point in time was not up here had that match on his mind that it was going to happen in 2 weeks. Because when he said that promo, he said we're gonna fight one day, but it's gonna be on my terms. I'm like, okay, one day. So in other words, he's going back to NXT.
Can I say this about
What?
that?
What?
He says that why isn't he getting the sit on the hill ladder of not getting pushed after the other guy, big nigga A and big nigga B got messed up one promo, all of a sudden they own the shit on
I
the
don't-
shits list.
Hey,
They
But
were on the
Kevin-
shit list from
Kevin Owens didn't mess up
from
no
DOA
promo.
on Arrival.
He didn't mess up his promo.
he
He
didn't mess up
always
his,
says
he didn't mess up
it's
his
gonna
promo,
be on my terms.
But
He's
the
a
way
prize
he
fighter.
said, if it's gonna be in 2 weeks, we all know it's gonna be 2 weeks. He knows it's gonna be 2 weeks. What he talking about is on his own
No,
terms.
he
They
found out
understand
later
2
in the show it was going to be in 2
I don't think
weeks.
Kevin Owens really knew they were going to do that in 2 weeks.
But he always, if you ever watch NXT, he always says the fight is going to happen on my terms.
Yeah.
He always says it on NXT.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with it.
But
I
I mean,
don't see why you don't see. But there you go.
But I mean, the promo was they're gonna fight one day, and it's gonna be on his turn. He doesn't want that U.S. title because he said it's beneath him, and he said he's gonna fight Cena. It's gonna be on his terms. Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, we get Cena and Owens elimination chamber, and it's non-title. Like, so in other words, Cena's been put over Kevin Owens, just like that. That fast. I'm like, yeah, this is a little fast to be doing.
It's like I was saying earlier. I still don't see how you got it that early in the same show.
Because
I didn't even think about Owens winning that match until he signed his main roster contract, because it makes no sense in hell for Cena to lose to the developmental guy
you want to go
and
to
go
your
back down to NXT where we don't see him again.
further going back.
It don't
down-
make sense.
Further going back to NXT part, that's a whole nother issue. But when he did that, I'm like, okay. First of all, the promo that Cena was on the losing end of that promo. He got pop-up powerbomb. Next time Cena and Owens in the ring, Owens dropped Cena again. I don't think Cena one upped him at all in anything. And then elimination, he still lost the match. So I'm like, they protected him through that whole thing. I'm like, first I said that Monday, like, okay, Owens gonna win. It's a non-title, so that way Cena doesn't lose the U.S. title, I guess, to prevent him Owens having the U.S. title in NXT if they bring him back in NXT.
See, I agree with you on that on the promo part, because the reason I looked at Owens saying I don't want the U.S. title because he probably didn't think he was staying on the main roster, number one. So it fits in his promo like, how can I put over me not wanting the belt?
Hey, it's
Oh,
easy.
I'll make my belt seem more important.
Hey, it's easy though. Look
I'm
why-
going back to NXT.
Hey, but you see, you ain't looking at Kate. Look, Owens came there to let Cena know I injured Sami Zayn, not you.
Exactly. They had nothing to do with the main roster.
His ego is like, hold up, I did this work. You just finishing my job. I did this work to Sami Zayn, not you. And then he's the NXT champion, and Cena make him champ for his title. For Owens, it's like, why would I want to fight for that when I believe I'm better than you and my title's worth more than yours? So it fits Owens' character perfectly. That ego of his. And then him wearing the Cena shirt that says the champion's here, like, it's all about his ego. Like, in his mind, he's better than Cena. His title worth more than that U.S. title, that main roster title. Even though NXT supposed to be developmental. So like, it fits his character completely for him not wanting it and trashing the title. And also I like the little social media jab they did by having him stump on the U.S. title, because the whole thing going on a couple weeks earlier about people stumping on the flag. So I like, when he did that, like, oh, so they do pay that much attention to social media. But I mean, that was a grade A promo on everything though.
Oh yeah.
But it was just the build up. Kevin Owens was over John Cena the entire time. John Cena never got his in. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but they always done that. That's WWE logic 1-on-1. You get beat up by the heel over and over, and you get your win at the pay per
But
view.
even John Cena got his on Brock Lesnar. Did he?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Wait, did he?
Did he? Or did he get it over on Paul Heyman? Because Brock wasn't there.
I don't even think they touched before that championship match. Before the Cena ass whooping.
Did it? See, that's
I
the
don't
one thing to think
remember.
about.
That was like a year ago.
Yep. Okay, I'll do the extra about that. I can't remember for that one.
Which one?
During any point in time, did Cena get his on Brock Lesnar?
No. I mean, yeah, he said some shit to Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
It got over Paul Heyman, but Brock wasn't there.
Cena don't never get his like physicality. It's always with his promo.
He got his on Rusev, I'll tell you that. Without even winning the match. Did you see that promo on Monday?
Who promo?
Cena and Owens.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on it?
First of all, I loved it on the Kevin Owens side. I like it on the Cena side too. But the thing is, like, here's the thing is, when Cena cut promos, man, it's like, I know what you finna say. You ain't finna say nothing really that different. Oh, you need to be a man and shit. Like, I felt like how Kevin Owens was looking the whole time. But you know what? I wasn't gonna give Cena a chance anyway when it comes to their promos. It just, he got fired up like he always do. He shouted out the kid with cancer. That was a good thing. Like, I expect this stuff every time for Cena, man. Like, I am never gonna get into a Cena promo. Just never. Especially after that one last week where he almost put me to sleep.
That's Cena.
I mean, like, who the fuck is challenging you? Can we please get to that?
That promo to me, yeah, Cena dragged that one on way
Too long. Because he was trying to do too many things in
I'm
one
not sure.
promo.
I'm not sure. Was he told already to buy time? Because that seemed like that one went oddly way long. I don't know. I don't know. They had him go out there to buy time or something. That promo was horrible. And then he brought the entourage out there and all that. I'm like, okay.
Well, they had to shoehorn those assholes in.
It just felt way too long, and that just felt awkward. That whole promo.
MGK is gonna be hosting soon.
Oh, goddamn it.
Yeah.
But my thing, that's City. Well, you said you just can't get into it. I was just City promo like, yeah, it's usually about the same thing, but in this case, this one was different. How Cena didn't fired up like he normally got fired up. He actually got pissed off Cena.
He owned Owens. I give you that much.
Kevin Owens. This what I love about this. This why I'm annoyed that he brought it over. That's why I'm not mad that he rushed it, but I'm a little annoyed that they did it. But because I love this, Kevin Owens and Cena, they just got there and they working the promos perfectly together already. Owens got there. Cause his thing about I'll say about the Cena thing. Kevin Owens did almost the same thing as Cena does. He said some of his points, but then he went off script, talking about his personal life, his family, his kids. Are like, John Cena does a long-winded promo, says that everybody shits on it. Kevin Owens did the same thing, going talk about his kid, how his kid this whole long-winded thing. Like his kids look at John Cena as a hero.
But you know why Kevin Owens promo got over? Because it's a bunch of shit that people's been saying for the longest.
Yeah, but I know
actually fucking put in the promo.
But in this case, would it like if Cena said it? That's the problem.
It's everything like when he said that this is supposed to be one of the biggest moments of my life, but when I talked to my kid, all he was asking was how Cena doing. Because he's like, just like every other kid in America, he's a John Cena fan. That's when they started born. Kevin Owens, like, he's a kid. You gotta understand that.
Like I said, Kevin Owens did it perfect, but when Cena came out there, but thing when he said, "Oh, Cena's only over the kids because of WWE marketing," he basically made like he called Cena's character like Cena doesn't really care about this. It's about the marketing.
You know what? Well, yeah.
He made something like it was the marketing, and Cena came out there. And I forget what they were saying.
You gotta give Cena props how he spent that shit though.
Cena came out. Cena, first of all, the fuck that little Adam Rose thing. That he just verbally buried him.
Yeah, he just killed them.
He just buried the hell out of that.
Cause yeah, like Adam Rose is still on the roster. I don't care about what's the name? Tyrus. I don't care about him. But
I mean.
Come on, man. Adam Rose get buried bad enough.
Cena has a point. I mean, much deal with merchandise. Everybody like they don't even have to market Cena. He sells regardless.
But let's be real though.
But the same
WWE is marketing the hell out of Cena.
Of course you would. You should.
I was about to say why would I was just about to say why wouldn't you?
Just like they market the hell out the Shield. You supposed to do that. But Kevin Owens calling his character into like, no, John Cena doing this for the marketing. It's the marketing behind John Cena. He calling Cena's character, and Cena came out there. I was like, I wonder how Cena's gonna handle it. Cena came out there and straight eviscerated him on that promo. I mean, he straight gutted him on that promo. And why he would IWC like, oh, why he got there and bring the kid with cancer? And of course, Kevin Owens can't respond. Like, Kevin Owens wasn't supposed to respond.
Exactly.
Because he touched the nerve with John Cena, and he got the wrong John Cena out of it. Because John Cena get fired with promo, but I mean, John Cena red in the face, pissed off, and threw the mic in Owens' face and ready to fight. Like, John Cena in that promo, I mean, he went straight ham. And I mean, like, I never seen this. I seen him fired up John Cena, but I never seen pissed off John Cena. He was ready to scrap right then and there. Like, really?
All I know is I'm so glad we're pushing that U.S. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad.
Oh.
If I get defended again, my bad.
Yeah.
Good job, Cena.
Wait, anything else on the Cena Owens thing before we talk about the title?
What? It's just this whole feud to prove my point about the whole U.S. title, man. But I don't really want to get that much into it.
Well, it don't mean shit.
Yeah, it don't mean shit. They put the belt on Cena because Cena was supposed to bring it to Prestige. You can't bring it to Prestige if the guy holding the belt is bigger than the belt. They could have did the exact same thing with Neville. They could have gave the U.S. title to Neville and had Neville do the open challenge, where a new opponent come out there every week and Neville beats him, and you're doing two things. You're building up Neville as a credible superstar and putting over the title.
Hey, so basically it's the opposite of what I said.
I love the Cena open challenge, but I don't look at people. Let me say this right. I don't look at people beating. I don't look at people winning the U.S. title. I want to see who's going to be the person to beat the guy who hardly never loses. That's why when they made Owens versus Cena, they didn't put the U.S. title on the line. Who cares? It's not about that. Not even about the title.
So basically, it's like the opposite of what I said when he first got the title. Instead of bringing Cena down, it just brought the title down even more.
I'm not going to say that because Cena has been defending the title and Rusev tried to make the U.S. title seem important.
But he didn't.
But
so basically,
not when he was holding it while Cena was holding it. He tried, but he did.
But so basically Cena went the opposite direction.
Yeah, but when Cena held the belt at first, it became the John Cena burial segment. Who's he going to beat the shit out of this week?
Really?
At first, it seemed like that because some of the people they threw out there were like, "There's no way in hell he's gonna lose." Well, like Stardust.
That's true.
Like Stardust stood a chance in hell of winning.
Stardust is a good example of it being a burial. But the rest of them didn't get burial. The rest of them was just show them off to the main roster.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna start the open challenge. They weren't gonna start with heavy hitters in the beginning. Cause you know each week progresses. Except for the Zack Ryder thing, the challenges became a little bit more legit each week.
and most of those guys came from NXT. That's stupid. But this is what I'm gonna say. This was the thing I was gonna say. What I like about the open challenge, when Cena goes into a feud, he fights that one person for the next like 4 or 5 months. With the open challenge, he finds somebody new every week and they giving him a competitive match.
But the reason why, but the reason
Zack Ryder gave him. He tried. Zack Ryder tried.
I will say this about the U.S. title. I remember some people were talking about, man, they should, like, if they're going to copy anything from WCW, why don't they do the television title? Well, the U.S. title became a kind of a ghetto TV title with the John Cena Open Challenge.
Yeah,
it's a ghetto TV title.
Exactly.
Hey, but what you say about putting title on somebody bigger than the title? Here, what I disagree with. John Cena would be the perfect person. Cause it's not just because he got a title. He know because John Cena already knows he's above the title, but it's the reason why he's holding it because it goes from the storyline came off with Rusev. Rusev disrespecting the country, he disrespected the title.
He did it for America.
He took the title because it represents the United States. So that's why he was defending it. So like it's not so in any case, he knows that title beneath him, but he trying to bring prestige too because to him, Rusev disrespected the whole thing.
Because he disrespected America, that's why.
That's the risk. Well, ain't the risk for the whole storyline on Rusev?
Cena won the U.S. title because it made sense. That feud didn't need that belt either.
But the thing is, it didn't.
He could have avenged America by not winning the U.S. title.
But the thing is, in the feud, Rusev had the title.
Yeah, Rusev did have the title.
He put it on the line.
Put it on the line. Yeah.
And then after what Rusev did disrespect, now like it's the U.S. title. Rusev holding his title that he's been disrespecting the country represents. It made perfect sense for him to hold it and try to defend it. And whoever beats him takes it. But you already know, eventually, as the challenges got harder and harder, it would have been somebody else legit or somebody that got built up getting it. Cause they would have did like this, Owens coming in later, and Owens didn't trust the title. Owens could have been the one who took it off of Cena. They could have did the open challenge. Let's say what they brought Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. Kevin Owens debut match at SummerSlam. He beats John Cena for the U.S. title. Cause Cena putting it online for the open challenge, that would have been good.
That would have been a good spot for Owens to make his debut. But network subscriptions all they care about right now. So hey, let's give up the network. If you have the network, you get this free pay per view, and guess who else? Kevin Owens.
And that way it goes what I was saying on the chat. Like, hey, if Owens didn't trash that title in his promos, I'm like, him getting that title would make sense unless he getting a title just to disrespect it. But they get a title there. Like, how about they do this then? Owens get the U.S. title. He beats whatever face eventually ends up with the Ryback. He beats Ryback, take the Intercontinental title, unify him, and just get rid of the U.S. title. You have one mid-card title. Then what he was saying, bring back and then actually bring back a TV title.
Or a European or something.
No.
Hell no.
We don't need that many mid-card titles. We only need one.
Hey, I don't mind a TV title.
But what? There's nothing for the mid-card to do.
That's the reason we only need one title because they so lazy. They just say we're gonna take the Miz, we're gonna take Wade Barrett, the Intercontinental title, no story.
See, that way you should have two mid-card.
The U.S. title, we're gonna take this guy, feud. There you go. They need to fucking write. You got 26 writers. Paul Heyman said it best, and he didn't even say they just happened to pop up on the podcast. Fire all the writers. Fire them all. They ain't doing their job.
Sorry, you said 26. You said 27. No, there's one. And that's McMahon. Whatever he come up with,
Cena wins, damn it! And you better like it.
Don't take no damn thought. Don't take no whole lot of script. It's just McMahon says something to make it happen. End the story. There's one writer.
I think if it was one writer, it would just Vince. The stories would be way better than they are now.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually, it comes to the writing. There's two questions.
That's
Vince McMahon says, "Does Cena win? Damn it!"
That's
and Triple H says, "Am I fucking going over?"
Because
those are the only two questions that matter. Does Cena win? Damn it! Oh, do I fucking go over?
God, when you had that many writers, you have too many people stirring in one pot.
Too many cooks.
And then Vince McMahon has to approve. Then Vince has to approve or disprove these things, and then storylines come out inconsistent as hell.
Hey, can I make a third world title? You know, like
the Afghanistan title, like the hardcore title.
It'd be like a soccer ball.
Poverty ball.
Hell yeah, make it a soccer ball and shit, and then have Kofi Kingston defend it every week.
But here's the thing: ideally, the world title, the tag team titles should be the top two titles.
Yeah.
This ain't Japan.
Nigga, Hutch.
Thank you. Somebody shut him up.
Come on. But those should be the top two. The Intercontinental title should be below that. And I'm like, okay, then you just need a lower mid-tier title that could be TV title. Just get some of these new guys something up here to do.
They
And
do
just
have
have an
something to do.
excuse for
They do have something to do.
Got
Jump
right.
against Cena.
Because right now the two mid-card titles are just annoying.
It is like that's why I said that's why you only need one so they can focus on one.
Yeah.
If Cena was the Intercontinental Champion right now, that would be a different story. Because I view the Intercontinental title higher than the
That's
US title.
why what they did what they did. Like, hey, okay, Owens get that title off of Cena, even though he doesn't want it, but I guess somehow he gets it for whatever reason. He gets it. He's getting the Intercontinental title and unify those titles.
I'm sorry, him getting it for whatever reason just makes it sound bad. I mean, if in his head he's saying, I'm just getting this for whatever reason, it just makes it sound like a bad idea.
I
That
think
will not make you cash money.
they have to find some way of twisting that around because I mean, they basically put him over that title already by offering Cena his debut match. Unless he's good unless he end up losing the next two matches to Cena, I don't
Lord.
and I don't see that happening at all.
I hope to
I don't
God
know.
it don't
I
happen.
don't-
Now,
I
that
don't
is
see-
why everybody is mad that the rematch is coming so quick.
I don't
'Cause
see-
everybody just assumes Cena's just going to get his win back.
I don't think Cena's gonna win it.
I hope to God he don't.
I don't know about y'all, but this is just me from my perspective. Maybe I'm more of a casual fan's perspective with my opinion on about something.
Oh, we respect it. Continue.
I respect yours more than I've
But-
ever seen.
But me seeing Owens beat Cena didn't really make me feel that it put him all of a sudden to a higher echelon. To me, it just feels like a young talent that's up and coming, that's in NXT, just beat a champion. Okay.
I agree with
Now
that.
he's moving on up. That doesn't mean all of a sudden he's
Now,
higher than the title.
it's how-
Y'all looking at y'all not looking at John
He
Cena.
just got better. He just all of a sudden he just got better. It's like NBA. It's like when you look at the 30 for 30 when they were talking about Bad Boys Detroit Pistons.
Yep.
It's like a passing of the torch. That's all it is.
Yep.
All they're doing is helping them climb. The Detroit helped Michael Jordan climb that hill. They wouldn't get those 6 titles if it wasn't for Michael Jordan. Owens,
But what happened to
Owen-
Michael Jordan?
he got the 6 titles
Okay,
because he had to lose. He had to win
Also a very
and
bad
or
piece of
lose,
flu.
and he had to win and lose
poison.
to the Bad Boys in order for him to get to that point he needed to get to.
Yep.
So this is just helping Owens get to the point where he need to get. They don't make him above the towel or even in John Cena's echelon. All it did was make him take another step.
I wish if they would have. I wish they were saying did the win like that, but he made something. They up here talking like he's here, Davey. I'm like, okay, y'all laying this on heavy.
See, here's the thing though. This is fucking. John Cena is a 15-time world champion.
Oh, I get that.
He rarely loses. John Cena ain't like any other person. John Cena ain't like your Randy Orton. And you beat Randy Orton in your debut match. I agree with you 100%.
But who cares?
How many people? I can count on one hand how many people has beaten Cena clean.
It's
He
seven.
beat 10.
But
Now I'm not counting TLC matches. I'm not counting.
No,
ladder
it's 7
matches.
one-on-one
I'm
matches.
counting who pinned him.
But let's go back in the
It's
past.
7.
If someone beat
Name the 7 because I'm trying to find this out. Hold on, before you go, hold that thought. I want to know the 7.
Okay, let me read
I want to know the
What?
7.
Triple H,
I can tell
Brock
you Triple
Lesnar.
H, Shawn Michaels, Brock,
Jeff
Bryan,
Hardy.
and now
Edge.
Jeff Hardy and Edge beat clean
No,
in
Edge,
a
I don't
one-on-one
think-
match.
I don't think Edge ever beat him clean. I always think Edge won due to shenanigans or horseshit.
Edge won, yeah.
I'm not counting RVD because Edge speared on to
Okay.
the table.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. The Great Khali,
Okay, that's one.
June 2nd,
I always forget
2007.
about
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
Khali.
Saturday Night.
I always
Big-
forget about that
The
one.
Big Show on Raw, March 30th, 2009. Triple H, Night of Champions, 2008.
Okay, I remember that
Batista, 2008
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
that's
Okay.
That's it.
Michaels, my number was actually off.
That's when he hurt his neck.
Michaels, April 23rd, 2007.
Alright.
Randy Orton, Hell in a Cell, 2010.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar,
Yeah, I forgot that one
SummerSlam,
too.
2014.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan, SummerSlam, 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock, WrestleMania 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then Kevin Owens, Elimination
God
Chamber
dang.
2015.
That's the time Super Cena.
Hey,
That's
but,
10
but,
times.
hey, that's 10?
Yeah, that's 10.
So he lost one a year?
Since
After
2005.
Miz, how many times he lost? It's over 100.
Look at Seth Rollins. Little bastard.
Well, also,
Okay.
JBL
Oh.
JBL in the parking lot brawl.
I don't
That
count
that,
it. I don't count
that,
it.
that kind of match style is basically
No, I'm just reading-
shenanigans.
I hear what you're saying. And like, I know, like, he lost a lot. I'm talking about clean.
Straight up.
Yeah, and that's what I look at. It's still 10 is a. He been in WWE 10. No, I always say that he's been in the WWE longer than 10 years.
And whatever you count times he's tapped out. Oh wait, he's never tapped out.
You know what? I hope he never. I hope he never.
Well,
he tapped out one time.
He tapped out Angle, Jericho, Benoit.
Well, there was Punk at SummerSlam 2011.
He didn't tap.
I don't count that one either. I remember that.
What about Money in the Bank when he lost clean to CM Punk at Money in the Bank?
I don't count that either because John Cena let go of the hold. He had him beat.
Triple H on.
And they had John Laurinaitis run his old ass around the corner. And Cena had to let go of the hold and knock him out.
Triple H on Raw.
Exception calling him over.
Big
Johnny's a dynamic dude who's young at heart. Damn it.
Triple H did on Raw October 09.
I'm gonna bury your ass.
Since you keep saying you don't count, but Sheamus beat him clean in a table match.
Yeah, like I went on.
That's a table match.
I went and seen all those matches. Like Orton just beat him. Like what is it? Last year when he beat him in TLC.
Did he have the authority?
Yeah, Orton was in the authority. He beat him clean though. It was a TLC match though. They like think about when first of all they know how to keep Cena strong because they always every time he loses in one of these fucking type of gimmick matches.
Well, I mean, still, it's more how hard it's how hard they're booking him, and then this is why I said the IWC ruined my enjoyment of this because I already see this happening when it comes back down to earth. Like AYT said, it's the new blood got over on the veteran. He's not gonna be above title. He's gonna be there in the mid card for a second, like. Cause Dean Ambrose and them boys are still going at what they're doing. He's not gonna be there, and then there's the Brock factor soon.
You know what?
So
Kevin Owens won't be in the mid card. He's going to be a main eventer.
But I mean, he's not gonna be doing what they think he's finna ready to do. He's not gonna be up there and take Seth Rollins' place immediately.
I don't think he's gonna be no authority, anything with the authority anyway. Cause I hope when we get the Rollins Triple H match, they end that shit.
That's what I'm hoping. Cause when I said in the chat, man, I said I thought the seats was sown, man. I said these bitches are sprouting. Cause I just see already Kevin Owens being Seth Rollins' replacement. He cut that promo on Cena. He goes Stephanie telling Triple H like, you know how to book him, and Triple H got that smirk on his face. And Seth Rollins coming in at the title say, hey, I'm still champion, and all that crap. Then
NXT
MVP. Then in this
goddamn do that.
Then oh yeah, damn it. Then on Raw, when Roman Reigns up here delivered the message, Seth Rollins start going off on the authority. Cause I don't need the authority. I don't need 7-foot second crap. I don't need the security. I don't need these guys. And Seth Rollins went off on the entire authority and stormed out the ring and made that match.
My favorite part of Raw.
When Seth Rollins did that, like, man, these seeds are. I said, man, these things are growing fast. I'm like, Triple H gonna get tired of bailing Seth Rollins out every time.
Yes, he is, because you know why?
I know, but I'm mostly joking. No, he's not. I would drop that for a long time ago. If he ain't dropped him yet, he ain't dropping me.
He is now because his brand new toy that he been grooming the NXT's here.
The exact same thing just happened to Randy Orton. That's how I know it's going to happen. Randy Orton got to the point where I want to kill Seth. Orton, calm your ass down. We got a plan. You're going to be the champion again. No, I want to kill Seth. Me and Seth can't be in authority. So, of course, they went with Seth.
Right?
They could do the exact same thing. Now that Seth Rollins the problem.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping. That's why I'm like, man, I got to they're not in the storyline soon.
You know what
I just thought about?
Because I'm scared they're gonna put Kevin Owens in the authority as Seth's replacement.
It's nice to see Kevin Owens wrestling in a company where you can actually see the ring and the crowd.
Wow. Ow, damn.
That's a burn.
You talking about Ring of Honor and TNA?
No, in just Ring of Honor, you can see the crowd in TNA. Ring of Honor's lights are
what
terrible.
Crowd in TNA?
Nah, TNA the same thing though.
Oh, it is? Oh.
What they do, they put all this light on the ring. It's just much brighter than Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor got the black mat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
Their production sucks.
Speaking of Ring of Honor, Kevin Steen had his move in Ring of Honor called the F-Sync, which he also called Deep Sea Diverculitis.
I remember that.
Which is called the...
Yeah.
It's this version of the F5.
Yeah, he did it to... what was that big dude he put through the table that one time? He did it to him. I saw it. Yeah.
And I'm like, this dude, he doesn't give a shit. He is a true asshole. Only an asshole would come up with a name like that.
What about that? What about when he did? No, he didn't AA John Cena. He did the FU.
He did the FU, man. The old school. He went back in 2003 with that bitch, dog.
And I mean,
And he did it way better than he ever did. He did shit, bro. Like a Yebesu drop, nigga.
But
I
that
was
one
like,
he gave
man.
to Carlito in that street fight wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was a
And
beautiful
Jesus.
form. Beautiful form. But continue on with
I love how
Never forget.
I love how this is their
John
first.
Cena beat Jesus.
I love how their first match at Elimination Chamber, they fought each other like it was Cena order. Cause I remember them like, man, Cena gonna fuck up Owen spots. I'm like, they did that match went perfect. There was no botches.
You can't say like Cena or because those two suck together.
By the time their chemistry, they know what each other's gonna
No,
do. And
Cena or chemistry sucks.
No, they show you sucks, but the fact that they know what they're doing and they can handle each other's moves.
I miss Edge.
Yeah, we all do.
Come on, when Kevin Owens first of all, he teased that package power driver and turned into a power bomb. I'm like, or a slam, whatever.
It was package power. He
Power
calls
bomb.
it the and what he calls that shit.
Well, I see it says package power driver up there. Sometimes from the top. Well, hell no.
Yeah, it's a version of the Stenolyzer.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon lost his damn mind if he tried that.
He had him up there
CM
for a
Punk
while.
pile
He
driver.
paused with it. I was like, okay, now what are you gonna do?
I was so
I'm
glad
watching-
he did not drop that.
I'm
knowledge
watching.
yet.
I'm watching. Is Cena actually gonna let him power drive? I'm like, he ain't. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was so glad. I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna end well.
You
I
can
know
make
the
that.
package
If he would have
power
power
driver
drive,
is like
we
the
wouldn't
same
be
as
talking
power
about Kevin
driver.
Owens right now.
It is.
You remember Cena got power driver CM Punk? You know he wasn't supposed to do that.
That shit was so
If-
funny.
If Owens would have power drive Cena, we probably wouldn't be talking about Owens now.
Yeah.
No, because I guarantee you.
Punk was a vet.
Hey, Vince said he liked
Punk was a
Kevin.
vet. Owens was a rookie.
I guarantee
On
you.
the
Vince
main
like,
roster.
Vince likes CM Punk too.
Vince likes
Exactly.
Kevin Owens. That way he pushed him so fast. I'm like, really, Vince?
No,
I'm scared we gonna do
He
it.
like Kevin
Owens
Owens moving.
injured, so
He like Kevin Owens moving them numbers. That's what he like.
Zane got too
Hey,
hype.
hey, that's great to see him. He moved
Nah,
those
he
numbers and he
converted.
actually.
he moving them units. You saw people
But-
with KO shirts and shit,
but-
bike shirts. I'm like, damn.
Even though Kevin Owens, sorry man, you ain't thin below, but big dudes with good action like that. That's why he's my number 2. But I mean, I can't put him on my boy below. But he got on that top row.
You can't
Wait,
even say his name right. It's Balor.
nigga, hush! I'm from the south.
Baylor. Baylor.
Whatever.
It's Balor.
That dude be. I bet that dude
I
be
blame,
slaying pussy like
I blame
crazy,
him
man.
for that. Guy.
Shit.
He's saying below because of him.
Coup de grace, man.
Coup de grace. I
But-
don't even know what the move called because the two announcers in NXT call it something different every week.
I don't even know what it is.
It's called the coup de grace.
Yeah. But what's the name? Call it the coup de grace or one of them. I think it's Graves.
I just ignore it. I don't know what the move supposed to be.
Coupe de Grace. Is that?
I
Coup de grace. That's.
I could have swore one day. I thought freaking Finn was about to hit a damn Bloody Sunday. I was like, this nigga set up for the Bloody Sunday. Like, oh man, he blocked it. Son of a bitch.
But
What's a bloody Sunday?
I like how this
Lifted.
That one on
Lifting.
listing DDT, ain't it?
Yeah, that's disgusting. I thought it.
AJ Styles use it now.
I think
because
they
it's like a salute to Balor.
Yeah.
I don't think the random wrestler should be labeled the Kevin Owens John Cena edition.
No, the first half is.
Yeah, I mean, because we just totally skipped.
Because I mean, he
But
got
it's
to that
random
top.
though, so it doesn't
He got to
matter.
that top rope. And I'm like, all right, Owens. Remember Rule 47, as I dubbed the Ric Flair rule. Please don't go to the top rope if you had no plan.
But when he did that standing
He stood.
moonsault, dog.
When he got on the top rope, he jumped, turned backwards, and hit them. I'm like, I'm done. He's here. I don't care if he does lose his match.
The way that match was going, I was like,
That's
all
the
right.
only time that crowd actually had a
said-
reaction.
I said in chat, I was like, okay, Owens, the only thing you can do now is shoot him. he had all these high impact
You know,
moves on Cena, and Cena just kept
after you
kicking
said
out.
that, my
I was like,
feed-
you gotta shoot him now.
No, after you said that, my feed died. When it finally came on, I'm hearing Kevin Owens' music before the video came on. I'm like, what the hell?
Dog, when he
It
hit,
actually happened?
when he hit him with that second packet power bomb, I was like, is this shit really over?
Pop-up power.
I mean, pop-up power bomb. I was like, is this
Like
shit
that.
really
I think-
over? And then when he hit 3, I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm
Kevin
depressed about
Owens
one
is
thing.
born.
I wish Cena would hit him with a pop-up power bomb. I'm like,
That's what I was hoping.
I was hoping-
I'm like,
Same
come on,
crowd.
Cena, please do
Hey,
it.
you notice sometimes in some big Cena matches, he'll do the Batista bomb. So I mean, shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
true.
I mean, what is? I mean,
The way that match was going was a typical John Cena match, only the result was different.
like I said about their chemistry, like all the weird spots Owens drove out, Cena took them and he did them correctly. even that weird springboard stunner, Owens a little late ducking his head, he still made it look right. I'm like, dog, y'all never fought before. Y'all did this perfectly.
First of all, Cena got to start using that move, man.
It looks so weird.
It's just so much.
It looks so weird.
I think the problem is Cena needs. Cena needs somebody
they
taller than him
asked
to work
about
with.
that. They asked Austin about that Monday night, and he was like, if he would have used it to finish off people, maybe I would like it. But he's like, I hate the thing. It don't do nothing.
I agree with that.
Really don't.
I agree with that. A weird signature movie don't finish nobody, but I said,
I prefer him to use it as a setup, but I don't want him to go.
Hey, you know what? Since you
No, let me say this about the springboard stunner.
Wait, no,
because I was just gonna say, when he does it, they don't fall. They're still on their feet. If you think about how Austin used to just kick you in the gut, sting you, and you hit the ground, and you see Cena spring off the rope and do it, and they don't even fall. It's like, why is he doing the move then?
What about that time
It
he
should
did
be
the
like a
Scott
setup,
Hall?
if anything. It should set up for his FU. It should be one of his moves of doom.
Well, remember that time he did the Scott Hall? First time he was still staggering on his feet, and the second time he stonered him.
I think he was drunk. That's the only reason that
He
happened.
flung himself back.
he was drunk.
That's the closest thing we're ever going to get to Dolph selling the stunner, because if Dolph got stunnered, I think he would have just detonated.
But,
I'm just saying,
broken
dude.
neck.
Oh, let me go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. It seemed during that match he hit at least. It was like one of those old school SmackDown games or whatever. That dude's bar must have been freaking red, and his every move he did was giving him a fucking special. Cause goddamn, he had at least hit like I was talking
both
about.
of them, both guys.
Well, just Owens, because every move he seemed to hit was like a freaking finisher.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
This dude was using freaking a swine. He used a swine. He used a swanton bomb. He used the fucking Steenalizer.
Did the cannonball.
The cannonball. I mean, he just went through his entire moveset, and Cena kept kicking out. I'm like,
That's why I would like to shoot him. That's your only hope. That's your only hope.
Can no one's called MSL, man.
I also have one more thing to say.
Hey, that's a nice move. It'd be a shame if someone were to kick out at 2.
I'm gonna say this now. 2 pop-up power bombs equals 3 F5s. I'm done.
I still believe that third F5 was a pure disrespect move. He probably didn't need to do it. He just did it just to be.
I mean, if you kick out the
disrespectful.
first 2, I mean, there's nothing keep him kicking him out from these. You might as well just put him down. I mean, like old Yeller,
Yeah, Owens, you're just gonna shoot him.
take it behind the shed and just end it.
I think they were all seen the match though, because he kicks out of everything. I'm like, please just shoot him. That's your only shot at winning.
No,
He
man,
does his shot.
if you shoot him, I mean, you'll just make him mad.
I mean, y'all must have never seen that
He
Marine
never gives up.
movie. Y'all must have never seen that Marine movie. They did everything that they could to this man except for shoot him. I'm like, what the hell?
They did try to shoot you.
John
shoot
Cena.
him. It's just he no-sold the bullets coming at him.
Hey, Superman.
John Cena, Captain America, without the
Dog,
powers.
they blew him up, man, and he kept running. I'm like,
I'm
what the
like,
fuck?
John Cena.
That's why I said
You know
during the
what?
Rusev I Quit match, I was like, why you gonna try and blow up Cena? Did you
John-
not watch the Marine?
You know what? John Cena needs to be in the next Avengers movie. Show Captain America how it's really done.
Like Superman. I bet you John Cena can beat Batman.
Nah, he needs to be the
Oh,
next
man.
villain because it's gonna take the Avengers to beat him.
You're talking about Cena. You're talking him going here. I'm like, I don't want this man as a heel because if he delivers these promos like he don't care, they ain't gonna turn around and start. Oh, great, he gonna Cena burying talent. Cause if you a heel, that means you're not gonna have any filter.
I'm gonna tell you the
Cause
best way.
you just start killing everybody's character. I'm like,
I'm gonna
no.
tell you the best way to book Cena as a heel.
better be careful.
Don't do shit to him. Just let him wrestle faces that you actually like. Because he's always gonna be the heel in the matches.
Yeah.
And Cena's gonna come out. He's gonna cut them promos that you don't like, that you're gonna boo. He's gonna
But if
he's
he's
gonna
heel,
he's
that's
gonna
a
knock
different
off
story.
all of those faces he's gonna face. So you're gonna boo him even more. But you don't change his character. Like to turn Cena heel and you change his character, you're turning him face. You're not turning him heel, you're turning him face. To let him stay the way he is, just change his opponent. If John Cena wrestles heels, you don't care about him or the heel.
Or he could do that same promo he did Monday night, but just make it totally, without any hint of, sincerity. Make it like, I do it for the kids. Wink, wink.
Cena's not gonna do that. That's the
They
other
could
thing.
always do that route. I mean, he could be the same John Cena, just take out all the sincerity out of him, and just
That's his whole. That's his whole thing, though. He's sincere, never gives up, always trying.
And that shouldn't be in wrestling.
Yes, it should.
No.
Hulk Hogan was an American hero.
Yeah.
Ain't first of all, nobody like Hogan.
say your prayers, eat your vitamins, brother Jack,
People
dude.
got tired of Hogan. That's all it is.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. What? Hogan. See, the problem with Hogan is that nigga politicking. Hogan's a hoe too.
Now you gotta think about it. I watched wrestling. It was TV 14 the entire time until just recently when it went to PG.
But before the Attitude Era, it was PG.
It was my point exactly. I watched wrestling when it was TV 14 up until it went PG.
Yeah, but see, you watch it way later than me. But when I first started watching, Sting, Hogan, Macho Man, all those guys were all, some a little more edgy than Cena. But except for Hogan, they were all the baby face. They weren't edgy. They won't Cena have an edge like, man.
But they were likable.
Cena,
Kevin Nash were on heels.
Hogan wasn't that likable too after a while because of all the politics he was playing around with.
But that you didn't know the backstage shit. I'm talking about on camera. He was a hero.
Yeah,
on camera.
On camera,
like
he's
that.
a hero.
And looking at Cena through character, there's no reason not to dislike. There's no reason not to like. I've seen it.
Not hate him.
Mine. There's no reason to hate the man for his character.
Cena was needed. Cena's needed right now, actually.
Especially that he does inside, outside the ring.
He's
Like,
the hero we need.
It's
But
really,
he's the hero we deserve, not the hero we need.
that's why I said you don't. That's why I said if you want to change him heel, don't change his character at all because the kids gonna love him regardless.
but now he goes.
No,
now
not,
he goes
not if you go
heel.
heel and dissing the fans. I'm talking about just like it's
Subway
basically.
Cena?
Yeah,
basically.
you had to avoid his faces though. He can go heelish or he can go neutral.
No, he shouldn't go heel at all. He should do exactly what he's doing now. Don't change him at all.
If you think about it, he's
Just
kind
have
of
him
heel
face
his matches.
like when
He's
he
getting
fought
more
Daniel
vicious.
Daniel Bryan in 2013. Cena was the heel. Cena was the heel in
Well,
that
because
match.
the fans made him
See,
heel.
I'm talking about heel as an actual storyline, not how the fans view him. That's a difference. Because folks were cheering Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was technically a heel. He felt more neutral than a heel.
I mean, it's sort of, basically what I say, it's sort of like what the New Day is doing, but the New Day is doing heel tactic.
Now,
Yeah.
they at the beginning they weren't.
Hey, I told you
It's
though.
just the
But
fans-
but the New Day is all about positivity and all that bullshit you don't care about.
But now now they try to make sure you better start clapping because if you don't, they start insulting you. Because if they start to get more and more heels, sooner or later that positivity thing gonna stop. I wonder when it's gonna stop and how over his heels they're gonna go.
They need to let Xavier talk more too.
yeah.
They need to let Xavier.
He's the best thing about them to me.
Actually, I like when all three of them.
I like
talking.
all three.
I like
of them.
Xavier. I like
Xavier
Xavier.
is the one I care about though.
Yeah, he's clearly ahead of both.
I still think they will still suck.
In order, Xavier Woods. I got Big E a couple of ticks beneath him, and Kofi a little further down.
But
Kofi's not
You know
as
what's
entertaining on
funny?
the
This is the
microphone.
first time Kofi's been a heel since being on the main roster.
yeah, he should have been turned a heel eventually. It just took him. How many years has he been on the main
It
roster?
took him 7 years.
Yeah, it just took him forever. But Booker T said he should have been a heel. I agree with him. Now he's a heel, and he's rolling niggas up and grabbing tights. See, there you go. That's how it's done.
Yeah, but lately, cause it's so hard for them to do it. I mean, they almost like Seth Rollins could do that Phoenix Splash. They almost never have them do that because it gets such a face reaction out of it.
That's why I
that
can't
probably
wait
why.
for the face
That's why I hate.
start hitting it.
That's why I hate probably why Kofi Kingston cause he has not did a lot of spots like he used, all crazy high flying spots like he used to. And like since he's healed now,
Oh, he does some high flying spots, all right. He usually gets he's on the wrong end of a Superman punch.
but
Jesus
the
Christ, that
ending,
was horrible.
but the ending of that elimination chamber match though. Oh, three the New Day to power on top of that man.
Man,
That was the greatest.
when they started stomping the dude out, man, that joke was so funny.
Xavier Woods got the.
What about on Monday Night Raw when they were basically taking turns stomping out Darren Young in the corner?
That Xavier Woods, I mean, his stump, you can put that in the encyclopedia how to stump somebody. His form is so beautiful when he stumps.
Yes, it is.
It's such beautiful form.
They used the Delavadova move on him too.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
that ankle.
But let's talk about that
Steph
chamber
Curry,
match.
watch out.
That chamber match they had on the tag team. I didn't know how they were gonna make that shit work. Cause I'm like, man, y'all putting 13 guys in this fucking chamber.
And how they knew they were going to fit it on pods.
They actually did.
They actually worked.
When they held Callisto down.
That
in
was
the
so
bottom title.
funny.
That shit was too funny.
And I'm like, TK, why did you free him?
Like beat his dead legs so they look linguini.
Ain't got no legs on.
And
Oh, man.
first of all, that had to be a Vince idea. What the hell y'all had? What Callisto doing? Climbing to the top of the elimination chamber?
Trying to be like homicide.
Damn it! Because there's somebody. I said, there's somebody in TNA or Ring Guard. I said, dude, I couldn't remember the name of that person. Like, I seen that. Like, wait, why is he climbing up? That kind of like, it doesn't look like he could do anything cool from there.
Yeah, last person
He
that climbed
didn't
up.
really.
Last person that climbed up there murdered his family. But we can't. I'm not getting into that.
I mean, I think
Been what?
I think his arm. You
Balls?
know, I think
Caught him.
I think he was gonna try to do some kind of flip and land. I think his arms got tired of something.
Yeah, his upper body strength was
Cause
ridiculous.
he was holding on for a while, and I remember he was hanging up. When he was hanging there upside down, he kept looking back, looking down the ring, make sure he lined it up correctly. Then after a while, he just hung loose and just fell flat on top of him. So like, I think he got tired. Like, I can't flip out of this.
Still a good spot.
That was a crazy spot. And first of all, the bull. What? We can put him on top of the cell. Like, wait, so is Natty going to go on top of the cell?
I don't like, dude, like, I like the when I forgot which one. I can't tell them apart still. When he used him as a lawn dart and launched right into one of the El Mal doors. I can't tell them apart either. So whatever.
Connor or Victor?
Yeah,
Who cares?
Finally, they was used right. That's how they should have came. They should have never been heels. They should have been a dominant face tag team. They should have just been running through team.
Or anti-hero.
Wait, essential
You
face
mean
again?
like the
No,
LOD?
that's how they should be. They is not.
They
You
should
mean
be
like LOD
anti-heroes.
was?
I mean,
Really?
They should have no allegiance.
no, like the APA was. It was just a big ass tag team that just ran through
Yep.
people.
I'm surprised they actually got a whole bunch of offense. Like, hey, maybe they're turning to leave. Then right after I said that, they got eliminated.
Buried.
But then I'm like, I don't know mine, because then they got eliminated for the primetime players to finish it off with New Day. Which looks like the next feud is going to be New Day primetime players.
Which
That's
that way.
fine with me.
I'm cool with that. It's something new.
And trying to do that window washing thing.
Well, the primetime players finally win the tag titles.
No.
Are they going to be like Crime Time?
I don't think New Day dropping the tag titles anytime soon.
For a while. I don't even see
They'll
it.
probably lose them at SummerSlam.
I don't even see how you could beat them.
Some way, one. They
Think
will
about
get
it.
one of them banned for ringside.
Think about it. They tried that. Kid and Cesaro out wrestled them every single time and still ain't beat them.
Yeah,
Because Kid and Cesaro don't know what the hell Freebird means.
They ain't got nothing to do with
That's what I do with everything.
No, it got nothing to do with nothing.
They-
Even if it is Freebird, you can't just come in the middle of a three
I don't know.
part match.
Hey, who said they couldn't?
Well, the point
Hey,
is,
Xavier Woods said
the
he
point is,
said
they
it.
have it. That was a handicap match.
Hey,
You
Xavier
know what?
said it. Freebird rules. He said it during the match. It's
That's
not.
not the Freebird rules.
It's not Cesaro and Kid's fault that they didn't understand what New Day meant.
Are we going by the Booker T Freebird rules, or are we going by
Hey.
the actual Freebird rules?
Xavier Woods declared it, so I'm going. So I assume he was correct.
Then Booker T after Xavier Woods get fit, I didn't see him do nothing wrong.
I didn't either.
And Xavier Woods was not in the match. What you talking about?
Nobody sees it.
I didn't see that wrong either. Like he said, Freebird rules. All three of them are tag team champions.
Well, the referee told her no in the story.
Well, why he count then?
Hey, good point.
Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to Money in the Bank with Kofi in there. New Day, World Champs. New Day.
I would love for the whole New Day to just be in the match.
That was that.
Yeah,
First of
all
all,
on just
first of all,
fighting
that will be funny as hell. Kofi gets taken out, and Xavier Woods somehow comes in there and grabs the title. It's on Freebird. He takes the Money in the Bank.
We done.
And what, instead of Freebirds, New Day rules is any stable member
Oh
counts.
no! New Day's the Shield 2.0.
New Day rules.
New Day rules match.
That would be retarded. I think it was what, K Mafia said, man, you imagine how the belt extended for all three of them to wear that one title belt.
Yeah, that was too funny.
I'm like, if they did that, like, but first of all, I'm glad Kofi just probably just there for spots
Of course,
because he actually wins that. I'm not sure what they're about to do.
I think Neville in this match, and I'm thinking, why Kofi even there?
Hey,
Dolph there too. Like we don't need that many.
Dolph's not gonna
But
win.
because- I think it's just because Kofi's so out of place. You can look at the other 6 in this match and be like, you know what? Well, I guess I count Kane.
You know what? Dolph is there. Dolph is there, that dark horse guy. You think he might get a chance to win
Of
it?
course not. This
He's
man,
gonna look like he might win it, and then
Well, so it's
Kane's gonna fuck
it's
him
8
up.
people again.
it's 7 right now, but I think they're gonna add somebody else too. And make it-
One of the local men inserted himself into the match.
Kane.
Like a
That's
real
still
local man.
That's still
Hey,
sad.
Kane is one of the top guys on the roster.
Yeah, he
He
main
should-
events almost every week, so.
He should be in the
Yeah,
match.
he main events. Yeah, you're right. He does main event
Yeah,
every week.
he's main evented more than John Cena.
But you look at everybody in this match, it only look like only 2 people can win it: Roman Reigns and Sheamus. That's about it.
I don't
Roman
think
Reigns probably winning.
Sheamus gonna win it. I don't see him win it.
I
But Kane's there clearly just screw over Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Oh,
That probably means Roman's gonna win it.
Maybe they'll put it on Neville and just shock everybody.
But if they give it to Kofi though, that would be hilarious. Freebird rule.
What if they-
Freebird made it bang.
Well, that'll be the next Del Rio. They
Kofi
get there.
should be the champion
Freebird.
as long as he been there.
I get that mad if they actually went there. Rock. I did. I'm like, what in the world? Y'all actually went there?
The New Day is world champions and tag champions.
I'm like, what the?
Hey, I mean, if that does happen, Xavier Woods would be the first ex-TNA talent to be world champion. Just saying.
Wait, Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins was never in TNA.
No.
You said NXT.
No, he said-
Oh, he's at TNA.
TNA. He'll be the only NXT. Yeah.
What
Damn it,
about
you got me
CM
saying
Punk?
it. TNA. That don't count.
He
That
was there
don't.
for 6 months, you dumbass.
Yeah,
that counts.
but he was just he was a curtain jerker. That shit don't matter.
Shit, I jerk all the damn time. You won't see me down calling out
Yeah,
any shots.
but Xavier Woods was an X Division and tag champ. He
CM
did
Punk-
shit.
CM Punk was actually... Yeah,
He
he
did
was,
shit.
yeah, but CM Punk got TNA. Therefore, it counts. Anyway, what's the next topic?
And then you said it that way, most likely the first person that'll be Samoa
Oh yeah,
Joe
don't
anyway.
forget. Oh yeah, I forgot. When CM Punk blew up, what did TNA do? A best of CM Punk DVD. See this cup of coffee here at
It
TNA.
ain't a cup of coffee. That ain't even like 10 minutes.
Let's see what's next.
We want to talk about NXT since we've been.
No.
Yeah, let's talk about NXT.
Well, we can talk about the last takeover again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
No.
What was it?
Damn it.
Takeover Unstoppable.
Yep.
Before we begin, I love that. I love the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Unstoppable, Motionless in White. Y'all better cop that shit if y'all like that type of music. Whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, it reminds me. I need to plug something. Yeah. For other albums that I recommend, you should go check out my video from last year where I recommend like 84 albums for rock and metal. So check that shit out.
Also, I recommend getting the Barter 6.
Don't get that piece of fucking shit.
You better get it or Birdman's gonna run the drive-by on you.
Yeah. He'll get Suge Knight to kill you.
Hey, Playboy.
He's in jail. Playboy. Alright. Well, actually, there's actually a dark match in this one, which I didn't see. The Vaudevillains defeated the Mechanics, I think they were called. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Who cares? Anyway,
Yeah.
first match
Never even
is
seen it.
Finn Balor
My
versus...
nigga.
Is it Finn Balor or Balor? Whatever. Versus Tyler Breeze. The winner becomes the NXT number one contender for the NXT tag.
The entrances were cool as hell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
your
were.
boy beforehand, Hideo got jumped.
Yeah.
What a
What a
shame.
shame.
What a shame. That was so funny.
Okay,
I can't.
seriously,
I
who the
can't
hell-
believe the gall they had to accuse Kevin Owens of doing that. He just walked by. He just like, man, what a
Okay,
He
shame.
was
See,
clearly just getting there.
See, this
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. Me and Kevin Owens had no reason to injure Masawa, man. That had nothing to do with anything. It's just a shame, like he let himself get jumped.
Dude! It wasn't Kevin Owens. It was Deli. It was Deladova. I bet it was him with a tire iron.
But I thought he only did ankles, not shoulders.
He'll do it. He
expanded.
don't care. He expanded. He expanded that repertoire.
Hey, he had to get revenge for Kevin Love's show. That's probably what happened.
See?
But Battle vs. Breeze, it was a decent match. It was like,
Pretty good.
yeah. It wasn't, I think because NXT set the bar so high, when you see a good match like this, you be like, it was just decent.
I don't know. I like Balor, Baylor, whatever the hell his name is. When he unleashes that demon, whatever. When he unleashes that demon, dude, it's like it gives
He's
him.
evolved even further.
It gives him. Not only that, it evolves even further. It like makes him like almost superhuman because he kicked out the super. What is it called? The
Beauty shot.
the beauty shot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it made him superpower because at the end of the match he beat him with a 4 count.
Yeah.
Laid Tyler Breeze reach out for 4.
3 ain't enough.
He needs 4, I guess.
He put him down for a 4 count.
Yeah,
It
because
still didn't work.
his demeanor changes when the whole demon thing on.
I love the demon.
Okay, now,
I wish he would change his moveset a little bit more when he's in demon mode, make it a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Just to make it seem like a total 180. Like, make him more aggressive in the ring. And just so, like, you can see the difference between Baylor and the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he's in demon mode, you're like, oh, fuck.
What have I done?
Well, he need to do that in his NXT title match.
Yep. Well,
Don't worry.
Well, he's the number 1 contender again. And all right, it's time to call Tyler Breeze up.
Yeah.
There's nothing else for him to do in NXT. There's not one thing. First of all, he's been in developmental for 5 years now.
Yeah, but he didn't start really finding his niche until he started being the male model.
Yeah, till like 2015. But he got the character down pat. There's nothing else,
Unless, now there's one more thing I want him to do. I want him to finally put that Ugo mojo down for good. That Ugo.
No, I think Olenek already did that.
I'm just saying when even a freaking Zack Ryder looks at you crazy for being so hyped, yeah, that's a problem. That's a serious problem.
Yeah, so he probably hurt Sami Zayn too, because Sami Zayn got too hyped, now he's too hurt, and he out for more than 2 months.
I don't
That's
get
just
hurt.
too damn bad.
I stay hurt.
Well, Sami Zayn should
what
be
a
asking
shame.
questions about the maple syrup then.
What a shame. That's so fucked up. He said no so nonchalantly too, man. Oh, what a shame.
All I know is Adam Rose and Connor, they on the main roster. They was down there for 5 years.
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose.
You mean I got seen it verbally bad?
When I first seen Adam Rose, he was Leo Kruger. He used to wear the little leopard type. He was the FCW champion. You know how long ago that was? Seth Rollins wasn't even in the WWE yet.
Good God.
I think Seth Rollins on the set down there for 2 years?
Trips had to groom him.
Tyler Black.
I mean, he was there longer than Leia Key.
Oh God, that guy.
Yeah, maximum smugness.
he had the look, so that's why he got the call up.
Samoa and Jesus, man.
And that smugness.
What
I
was
know
next-
why. That's all you need to know.
What was next on this show?
All right. Next match is
Tag.
Bailey and Charlotte versus Dana Brooke and Emma.
Oh, I hated this match.
Okay, I'm going to say this
For
one
one
thing.
person.
Dana Brooke?
I hate
No,
that.
this is what I hated about the match. Charlotte, your last name is Flair. Why the fuck did you not betray Bailey? Bailey is like the female Sting. It's in your blood to betray Sting.
Oh
And Bailey is like a female Sting. She's just so trusting and nice and such a good guy or good girl.
Hey,
Yeah, better be a girl.
you know they already did this.
Yeah, it's already happened before.
I know,
Remember when
I
she
know.
joined the BFF?
Oh, I know that, but I'm
She
talking
turned
about
on Bailey.
do it again just for old time's sake. She's a Flair.
Well, they can do that in the main roster.
It still had more action than
I like the match. I don't like Dana Brooks. I think that's all I was trying to say.
Well, you say you didn't like the match.
I didn't say that at first.
She's still a little
I hated the match because Dana Brooke was in it, but it was a good match. Let me say that.
She's still a little green, so.
A little.
I think what it was that one spot when she went over and she did she was finishing in the back and she just stood there. I'm not saying that's her fault because maybe Bailey was too late getting to the spot, but it just made that whole spot just look retarded.
Yeah.
I can't remember a second. I don't know who. There was somebody didn't communicate correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, that one was.
And also, you
gotta call an audible. They don't do
that's
that.
But in fairness to Dana, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
She's still green as fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
that's what the performance is.
Yeah,
So I put it on NXT so fast.
Yeah, well,
You gotta
on the
learn-
main TV
Well, you
show.
gotta learn to work the crowd.
Yeah, y'all work for a crowd. You
But-
gotta get better.
I
at
mean,
it.
she ain't gonna be
You
like.
gotta learn how to work in the ring before you can work the crowd.
Yeah.
Because if you can't communicate for a loud crowd, you're not gonna be able to do much in the ring.
I was gonna say, not every girl's gonna be like Charlotte, who just got amazing in a year.
Well, she
That-
just genetically
First, Charlotte was ridiculous.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Charlotte started off, she was
she
mad.
got good.
And
That
she's
was-
genetically
Well,
superior.
that's because Lana Del
I
Rey
hate
is
it.
there, so I mean.
You mean Sarah
Del Rey.
Lana Del
Actually,
Rey.
her name is
Yeah,
her WWE name like Sarah. What with the A? I think.
Wow.
But then,
I
man,
thought we just called Sarah Del Rey because she's never on TV.
Corbin. Then what? Next one, Corbin and
Corbin and
Rhino.
Physical match.
That
Very
match
physical.
was better than it had any right to be.
Yeah, it was way
It
better.
This
was
match
better-
should have been what Bull and Corbin should
It
have
was
been.
better
should've
than 5 of the matches on Raw Monday.
Wow, how sad is that?
I was gonna say that match ain't any better.
Oh,
better
hell
than
no.
any right to be because
How
that
sad
is.
is
I
that?
felt like that was the longest Corbin match.
Okay, better
It was
than
it
3
literally
matches
the
on
longest
Raw.
match because it
Okay, I can
felt
deal
like
with
the
that.
longest because it was back and forth and Corbin actually looked like for a second might lose.
And 2-1 was Nikki and Paige. And I blame the crowd for 90% of that.
But anyway,
Yeah, it was just the old guy putting in Corbin.
yeah, but he wants a rematch, so I don't know when that's gonna happen.
They had a couple of botches. but they weren't
Corbin's
real
a-
big.
Corbin's move is so weird. He's giving himself a rock bottom. I never really got that.
It's like a flatline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it looks when he gets you his
Yeah.
swing and his fall. It looks like you taking a rock. It looks like he's
it
taking a
depends
rock
on
bottom.
who he's doing it to.
No, because the
It's
way
gonna-
he got it, he got him hooked like a flatliner, and he just pulls back. I
Well,
guess when they fall over, their arm get on
Like a
top.
crazy
and make it
ass
look
With a
White
small guy, it looks perfect. With somebody larger, closer to his size, it looks like he's taking a rock bottom.
Like Rhino, it looked kind of awkward when he did it to Rhino, and it looked really awkward when he did it to Bull. But when he did it to just about everybody else, it looks
CJ
nasty. CJ Parker, who's now gonna who's gonna have the honor of getting destroyed by every epic
What,
debut?
Mojo Rawley. Anyway,
Get hype.
Hey, CJ Parker got a shirt that says "I broke Kevin Owens' nose."
oh my god.
I mean, why
Yeah.
not? Well, he
What
did.
name at that tag team tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blake and Murphy versus Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy.
I
For the
still don't
NXT
like Blake and
championship.
Murphy.
It was alright. It was the basic formula. Enzo got his ass whooped. Then he tagged in.
Hot tagged at Cass.
Yeah. And
I-
then interference. by
I
Murphy.
want to say this about Blake and Murphy. Will they go back to their old theme song with the wacky horns and the wacky dubstep and shit? I don't like their new theme song.
They
I
want
don't
to give you.
either, but
They
I
want
don't
to
like
give
that
you
one
seizures.
either.
They want to give you seizures.
Yeah, that's the point. I like the other one because I thought it was seizure inducing. Like, yes, take that, kids.
Alexa
Like that Pokemon
Bliss,
episode.
who was all the 5'1", just wrecked havoc all during the latter part of the match.
Oh, that was hilarious.
She took out Carmella. She took out Enzo. I
That was
like,
funny as hell.
like, damn, this little girl just put in a whole lot of work just
Well,
that fast.
she is a Disney princess. They got magic powers.
You mean a Disney princess by day, porn star at night?
Yeah,
With a name like that.
So,
With a name like
I
that.
know.
who thought of that name?
Hunter. He was up late one night. Damn it, Stephanie's still in Connecticut.
I'm gonna look at this porno. What's this chick's name? Alexis Texas. Alyssa. That's it. Genius, damn
If ain't Vince called Triple H, he's like, Hunter, that name is too obvious, damn it.
it. What? I don't put away my other sledgehammer and bring the other one out.
Nah, man, but I thought Bliss was actually gonna be like a face and like stay a face. I was surprised
yeah,
she turned
same
heel
here.
like that.
But I like this darker side of her.
Yeah,
I'm
she
pretty sure-
changed from blue to red, and then she changed her attire, and definitely got the evil sexy
I hope y'all
multiplier.
actually follow along what I'm doing here.
What's up?
Next match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
Nah,
I kind of agree
Nah,
with
bruh.
him.
Nah, bruh.
No, we got.
Nah, we got skip. We got skip. No,
We're not skipping the match.
We're not.
at the
We're
moment.
not skipping the best match on this fucking card.
No.
No, well, he was saving it for last.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that for last? All right, we'll go
Okay.
to.
That's
We'll
why I
go to.
said I
We'll go
agree
to.
with
Okay. I see what you're talking about. Damn, I fucked that up. Anyway,
Actually, no. Stop. Let's go with the deepest match first.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Because
No,
Samoa
those
Joe,
are- no, no, no.
Samoa Joe's
Those
gonna
aren't-
lead into a whole nother.
Those
Okay.
are not
Okay.
divas, my friend.
Okay.
That was the women's
I
championship
apologize
match.
to
Hey,
the
you called
women
them
in
divas.
NXT.
Hey, you
Hey,
called them
women.
divas 5 minutes ago.
hey, get the fuck out. These are women here.
Women's here.
Ain't no women in here.
Woman. is-
I'm talking
woman
about
as
Sasha
early
Banks and
childhood, so-
Becky for the NXT Women's Championship.
They y'all not telling them to get back in the
That's
kitchen
it.
like
Match of the year candidate.
Yeah, I will agree with that too.
Yep.
Hashtag give women a chance.
First of all, I love this match for so many reasons.
Because
Yeah.
they said how this match works, and just like the fatal 4-way, because it's so much, there's not much for you to say, but it's a great match.
Yeah, and they had like a few minor.
I like how they both. I like how Becky worked on. Well, no, I think Sasha started working on Becky's arm first, but she wasn't doing it just so oh, I'm gonna hurt your arm. It just your finish is the arm bar, and that's what I'm planning on beating you with.
Yep.
So of course, Becky then turns around and works on the arm because I'm gonna make you tap out like I did last week. I think the contract signed over the week before.
And then the whole match they were selling the injury.
They actually
Exactly, they both sold everything. Like when Sasha was just so fucked up because after Becky, the one spot when Becky caught her and threw her into the steps, she started selling her back and arm.
My neck and my back. But
However, Becky made one fatal mistake.
let me go explain. Becky. See, there's the NXT is still developmental, but you need to learn this. If you have no earthly idea what you're gonna do once you go to that top rope, don't go up there. It's the Ric Flair rule. Stop doing this. Ric Flair goes to top rope every time. We don't know what the fuck he's gonna do because he always get denied.
I believe that Ric Flair's aerial move that he's always attempting to go for is a triple corkscrew shooting star. It's just nobody lets him do it.
It's a flying chop.
No, it's a triple rotation, high authority shooting star.
No,
when he turned face in what it was 08 or 09, he finally got the move off. It's a flying chop.
He was actually excited that he actually getting thrown off. He just did something. That was.
Hey, you might be right.
He's also does a splash.
Cause I was mad at that. I was like, oh, y'all gave away the secret.
Cause I called it. I called him to happen. I was like, when I saw it go to the top rope, I was like, oh no, this match about to end now. And then Sasha got there, ran, I think, armbarred it off the top rope.
No, she did the bank statement on the arm.
Yeah.
And then went into the crossface.
Wait, that was she did at the top rope?
Yeah, she did it. Like, she got her arm and did the bank statement.
Okay.
Well, Becky Lynch did something off the top rope. Was really talking about. She did that arm bar. They landed pretty weird. Looked like she almost ripped what you would call the arm out of the socket.
Yeah. That was.
Well, I mean, when she got there to end the match, I was like, oh no, here go the ending. She went to the top rope.
She hesitated.
She went to the top rope. Here goes Sasha. Like, yep, the Flair rule, it never fails. Except for Kevin Owens, he broke it.
There's something wrong with that dude.
Kevin Owens break every rule.
He's a CAW.
He broke the Flair rule.
He's a
Like,
fat CAW.
oh my God, help me! They turned him to Vader.
I think he's already Vader. Only he actually can flip and shit.
But they got, 17 minutes in there?
15 minutes and 33 seconds.
It felt like 17
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, Celebration was like longer.
I even like how they held the beginning of it. Like, they showed them backstage right before they walked through the curtain. They made it a big match feel, which it was.
One thing I thought was pretty cool about this match was after the match, Becky officially turned face. She was kind of between her going into the match, but she came out of the match.
Oh, she was always face to me.
Well,
Yeah,
but
the
that's
fans
for
down
different
there
reasons.
actually respect good wrestling. Becky gave Sasha a battle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, those
This was
fans.
one. Even though I'm pro Sasha, I wouldn't have cared if Becky would have beat her.
Yeah, those fans do actually appreciate wrestling, except for unlike those stupid ass kids on the main roster.
In Corpus Christi,
Well, they're
Texas.
kids, man. Jeez.
Well, yeah, I know, but the kids and their adults, the fully, I'm sure they have fully functional brains. I think those adults up there too.
They're in Texas. What you
No,
expect?
I'm just talking about the fans. Period. Not all like the fans that go to Raw and SmackDown. They don't appreciate wrestling at all.
They don't.
The fans that go to NXT, they like wrestling. They wait patiently for the match to pick up. On the main rosters, do a corkscrew
It's gotta be
moonsault
now,
outside
now,
the room,
now, pretty
outside
much,
the
right?
ring, through a table right now, or else we don't like this match.
See, it's got to be now, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
stupid.
hate those fans. So
Like,
that's what I'm telling those.
y'all
little
wait for the
kids
action to build up. It's like, you know what I mean?
It's like a
if
good
you
story.
just go into
Little
it, you know
kids
what I
want
mean?
to.
You go
Of course
into
the
it,
kids
you don't
want to
bust
see
too
the big-
damn fast. So, you know what I mean? You gotta take your time with it.
Of course, the kids want to see those big spots.
And
That's
they're
society. Like for them, the rest of the stuff is boring.
their impatient adult counterparts too. They fuck it up too. Like you can't.
Where's
Everything's
the
not.
blood? Where's the gore?
Everything's not an indie show. I mean, this show, even though real wrestling started off because I wanted blood and stuff, I came to accept that it's not gonna happen anymore. You just gotta suck it up. Times change.
Yeah, giving wrestling hepatitis is not a good thing. You know.
Yeah.
That's Bob Orton's finisher, by the way.
Now,
Abdullah the
That is
Butcher.
not to say.
Shut up.
That is not to say that
No,
I don't miss blood, because when Dolph Ziggler busted himself open before he got bro kicked, it added an element to that match.
This shit was just brutal though,
I hate
man.
he just like, no, the nigga did fucking blade. Why would you blade in that situation?
He had no time either way.
And
I'm
he
like-
bled like a stuck pig too.
I said he bladed that. You were talking about blood everywhere.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna,
We don't need Necro Butcher.
I'm gonna,
blood.
hey, I'm gonna bring a razor blade across my face as I do a headbutt. That's gonna work nicely.
But
Before we get to the main event, we gotta talk about that backstage segment. That interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was. Kevin Owens is getting ready, and the interviewer came up and said, "Kevin, I'm sorry to bother you for an interview,
What'd you do that?
but you just did."
also, what was it next dog? They're talking about the people's reaction to Becky Sasha. Then of course you had that the segment of the fans who did the
See,
get back in the kitchen crap.
WWE shares both. They had the NXT page, they're talking about how much is a great match. The WWE Facebook page, when they posted the same match, there was so many pictures, so many posts about get back in the kitchen, where's my sandwich, all this kind of shit. Like, this is why I can't work on the main roster. These are the fans. These are the fans who are going to be watching this.
Well,
And they gonna be
conditioned them to
I
do
was about
that.
to say you can't. I can't
Yeah, but
really
even outside-
blame them.
But even outside that, look, okay, it's something completely unrelated to it. On the NBA, when the Spurs had Becky Harmon as their assistant coach, they was shitting on that. I was like, what's she doing out the kitchen? So I guess she gonna be making Papa sandwich on the bench. I'm like, these type of fans, right here, or what you call it, Sarah, whatever her name supposed to be the first female official in the NFL. I'm like,
But I guarantee you this though, if you give these girls time on the main roster and let them put on the performance, they're gonna change their mind just like they did in NXT.
if they gonna do that, they gonna have to do that in a smart heavy city.
Cause man, the wrestling wasn't always like this with NXT.
Philadelphia.
It was when Paige got there. When Paige got there, that's when shit changed.
Yeah.
And then they started signing girls who could actually fucking wrestle.
Yeah, thank God.
I get that. They see that value in women's wrestling, but the thing is, they're gonna have to save a high quality women's match in a smart heavy city, something like that, where you won't have a whole bunch of fans shitting on the match or something like that. Like,
Yeah, but smart heavy cities tend to shit on everything, though.
well, they keep changing CM Punk during AJ matches. I mean,
Oh, you mean Chicago?
no, I mean even when it was Philly one time. or
Man,
something?
regardless,
Well-
they gonna chant CM Punk.
What the hell, CM Punk?
It's funny
The
how the
greatest wrestler ever.
it's funny how the IWC betrayed CM Punk too.
Oh, they
He had good reasons to leave WWE. He had good reasons to leave WWE. He leaves. Y'all shit on him because of his response to it. Like the man has his own thoughts and feelings. He got screwed. For him, he got screwed over by that company. Of course, he's gonna be salty.
Did y'all hear that he would do one more match with Samoa Joe?
That's why. Yeah, I read that too.
I read the report because they were going at. They were something on Twitter.
But
He said something about like negotiations or something.
yeah,
Had something to do with the money.
to briefly touch on the fans, like actually I was talking about, the Indian fans. They on the WWE Facebook page, they take it a little too personally. I mean, the Indian fans are more invested than the WWE fans.
You're talking about in Asia.
Asian Indians, yeah,
Gotcha,
they
okay.
take it way too serious, way too serious.
It's still real to me, damn it.
I mean,
That's a website called that.
it's
It's real to me.
the same
still
fans
really-
are like you're chanting, you suck, Cena, and whatever they were chanting to the demons in that
Hey,
match.
that was just dumb.
You fucking.
Yeah.
That was the one that smart crowd that comes after
Yeah, that was
WrestleMania.
the poster.
Yeah.
And I mean, then they picture like Paige on the apron. This dude took a picture of Paige's ass and tweeted it to her.
Okay.
I'm like, come
Divas have to
on.
deal with some real creepers for fans.
Yeah.
There's some real creepers, Diva
Yeah, I
fans.
still remember reading that story.
You should
Maurice,
just keep that in the
said
stank thing.
they used to spit in her hair.
Why?
Like, golly, people.
I'm like, dude.
Not even that
I'm like,
serious.
I
Hey,
can't.
remember that one guy who threatened to bomb the WWE headquarters because they fired Mickey James? He called an actual bomb
That
threat.
That was AYT?
That ass was amazing, but come on, really? I mean, I understand. I can't blame Vince for not wanting to invest that much money into it. I like,
That sounds like
if these are dumbasses, that's gonna be this how they're gonna react to it. What's the point of me investing money in it?
or time or effort.
Because if you take time away from everything else, I'm like, what's the point of putting on a match Paige and Nikki? I'm like, okay, I mean, the match don't even get going. I mean, the crowd already sucked. But I mean, you can hear every spot they're calling. The crowd is so silent.
Oh, I could hear the ring creaking. I could hear the springs that are in the ring.
I can hear, sometimes during those the elimination chamber matches, I could hear the freaking calling out spots. It was that silent.
It was all down the card.
I mean,
Man, Dolph Ziggler clearly said clothesline me.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I did hear that.
kind of like
And
number.
you're someone says Mark here or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then when Paige got there too late for the kick for Nikki,
Yep.
she was like botched it.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
yeah. Paige said something else, and then not too long before, and then you even heard the crowd yelling stuff because somebody in the match called Naomi a bitch, and then somewhere in the match where she dropped Nikki, she said, "Yeah, who's the bitch now?"
Oh my
And the same dude like, "You are." I'm like,
But but that's why I said they shouldn't record and they can have live shows in Texas, but fuck recording and go up north to Oklahoma. They have a better crowd.
I mean,
Hey, but it's because of shit like that is why we had some really good classic ones like go back to Toronto. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
I'm
And
like,
that was on
But
SmackDown.
the John Cena,
wait.
You suck, Batista. I hate you. No, we hate you, Batista. I hate you too.
hey, I
my favorite. You have a vagina.
That was when Miz up here, Miz down the crowd like, "You're from Cleveland. You're from Cleveland." Miz like, "Better than Cincinnati." I'm like, and the crowds just start booing.
oh yeah, those things definitely suck a north to the Cleveland.
I'm like, what? These Cleveland got the
Yeah,
Bronx.
but
What the hell
let me
Cincinnati
tell you,
got?
John Cena, boy, it's like he had a microphone. Cause you know how he calls spots. Imagine with no crowd reaction. You couldn't hear what he was saying.
Some of those spots you heard Cena, but not. I guess he kept his voice down a little bit. But I mean, that whole crowd killed me.
Look at Kevin Owens and Zayn.
Damn, we went all. See, that's how.
But yeah, I know.
But that's what happens. You talk about Smarks.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can talk like 3 hours on Smarks, and we can have a very interesting show. We might piss a lot of people off, but we'll have an interesting show.
I want to see a good women. I want to see a good women division, but I understand completely why Vince McMahon was like, "Fuck that." I'm like, he look at the demographic that's watching this. I'm like, I don't want to put money into something that's gonna fail.
Eye candy, damn it.
You know what? If they went, even though it's PJ, if they went to a little skimpier outfits.
That's how they got this in the first place.
But at the same time, put on really great matches in those outfits. I wonder if things would change.
Yeah, but it's hard to have amazing matches when you're kind of constantly worried about a wardrobe malfunction.
They can't get that.
Getting a wedgie.
They can't get that much skimpier looking at Paige and Nikki.
Oh no, because what Mickey James used to wear, they can.
Well, she had.
But
a real
I mean,
big
I'm not
ass,
saying it's
so-
gonna help. I'm not saying it's gonna help. I'm just saying if they dress skimpy, but put on NXT caliber matches on the main roster.
Yeah, but you can't put NXT caliber matches on every goddamn week.
And then after that,
That will burn you out.
then
very
after
fast.
that, you go not 17 minutes, man. Like at least give them 9 minutes.
8 to 9 minutes
Yeah.
of show, man.
But and
Yeah,
then
that's
that one
pretty
time
good.
they wrestle good in semi lingerie, you put them back in their old outfits, and I wonder if that will change perspective.
No.
No.
Nah.
no,
Stupid
because they won't pay
I'll be
attention
watching.
to the
I'll be
match.
looking at damn Nikki or whatever the hell her name is. She
That
pretty
weird-
much coming out in damn panties and shit.
And then she
I
goes
can
on
see a
stage.
camel toe. I mean, just saying.
She goes on stage, does that weird belly dance thing.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll be back in like 15 minutes, y'all.
like good mic works. I don't know what it is, but she need to keep doing it.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Like you're summoning a
that
genie
is
or
his
some
waifu
shit.
after all.
Like
I
you're summoning
remember-
a genie or
I
some shit.
read a
you know what I
comment
mean?
on Good Night Work's recent video. A guy said, I hope Paige defeats Nikki
Yeah.
Bella. And he said, you shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your horn. You shut your horn now.
Good mic.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Good mic were the first Nikki waifu besides John Cena.
Even though you could tell they were just joking. You could tell they were just joking around, but it was so funny. He was like, hey, watch your fucking mouth.
Oh my god.
He takes the waifu very seriously.
Kudos to Sami Zayn for toughing through the shoulder pain.
Yeah, and giving the ass whipping too.
You
Yeah.
were beating
He-
Owens down.
He beat the
He
shit out of Owens.
he freed the beast on all that. Like, what? Owen, fight! Owen, fight!
Didn't fight. The cheapest move ever. I mean, a pop-up powerbomb into the guy. Dang, that dude got executed, man.
Owens, what you doing, man?
Yeah,
You think about sitting too much, man? Fight Owens.
But how did that match
Man.
end? They got counted out or whatnot?
No, your boy.
they stopped it.
Oh, yeah.
He did a pop-up
'Cause
powerbomb to the apron.
Yeah, to the apron. Yeah, then they
That
stopped. Then
was-
he put in the back of the ring and
I
stopped.
mean, Sami
That
hit
shit was so good.
Sami Zayn with one shoulder hit all his spots.
Yeah, no, and then
Yeah.
then Kevin Owens got that chair, and he didn't want to hit him, but he just hit him one time, and then Samoa Joe came.
No, Joe took too long to come out, so
yeah,
he
I
just.
guess. Yeah,
That's what I
guess
was talking
that
about
happened.
calling audible. Kevin Owens said, I ain't finna just hold the chair up here and look stupid, so he actually hit him.
He actually
Yeah.
hit him.
Yeah, he barely tapped him. It was like,
Man, Joe, like, I'll take my sweet time getting out to this ring.
I'm gonna milk
I,
that.
mean,
I
bet you Kevin Owens look at the ring and be like, God damn, you slow.
Well, I'm just hit him again. And then the crowd, once again, at least this segment I love. They start chanting, Joe is gonna kill you. They were killing that chant, and Samoa Joe standing there like, oh my goodness. Like, Whitey was right about something. They actually brought out Samoa Joe.
Nah,
they kept his name.
what? No, he was. What did good Mike Ward call him? Polynesia Peter. Polynesia Peter. That's Samoa Joe.
Since they both have a main, so they both signed a main roster contract. I guess
forgot
that
about
changed. I guess it changed somehow how I feel about them putting Owens
Samoa
on the
Joe just signed a full-time contract because he had that same deal as Rhino, only
No,
his
but he did sign.
merchandise-
He
only
did
his
sign a main
merchandise-
roster contract. He's supposed to be doing a dark show match on SmackDown.
Well, they didn't say Samoa
No.
Joe signed. They said he signed a full
full-time contract. He's going to
WWE
NXT
contract.
first, and he's going to eventually come to the main
No, but he
roster.
Yeah,
did-
but he still
No,
got
but
his-
before
They did say-
he only had an NXT exclusive deal. He had the same deal Rhino had.
I'm talking about deal
only
now.
his merchandise go through
Oh,
WWE.
I know you're talking about, but I'm telling you talking about. But he said after that he has a main roster contract deal that he already signed.
With that, I read it was just a full WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that one. There was that one, and then after that,
I ain't
So
hear about
after-
that one.
I
I
Cause
ain't
yeah,
heard
after-
about the
after
main
his-
roster either.
cause after he does the obligations and all that stuff, he was supposed to have a main roster contract ready to go after that.
Interesting.
So they already said they're gonna sign with the main roster. I was like, okay.
Who'd have thunk we'd ever see Samoa Joe in a WWE
I
ring?
was thinking the
It's
same
funny
shit.
because we
Kevin
kept
Owens-
talking about it, but we kept saying, "No, it's not going to happen because WWE don't want nobody for TNA."
Kevin Owens.
Well, thing is, he didn't come from TNA. He came from Ring of Honor, their favorite place to get people.
Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe the same ring. Scott Steiner must have rolled over in his bed that night.
He was
I
too
can
busy
feel
giving
the
out.
fat.
He was too busy giving out $100 bills.
$100 bills.
I got shit
But yeah,
out that promo.
and that match he had with Tyson Kidd ain't gonna be on Superstars. They just used the Superstar setting. It was a dark match before Superstars.
I said he'll probably have
How
some.
bad?
What is it? SmackDown?
How bad do they really need to find a spot where you have to do a dark match on Superstars? I mean, Jesus.
Just
Christ.
use a set. That's all you
Well,
gotta do.
we know
I
the
know.
dark matches are for the fans, especially
No,
for the
I
fans
know,
who
but
paid to be
still.
there.
No, Superstars is taped
Superstar.
before Raw, so they just
Okay.
had them do the dark matches before Superstars,
Okay.
before Raw.
Okay.
Okay.
They do Superstars, then Raw, then on Tuesday they do main event, then SmackDown. Then they have a break for 2 days before they right back on the road.
And plus, after Raw, then the dark show after Raw.
There's
So
always a
basically-
Dark Man event.
So the fans out, so that way the fans get their money worth for being out there.
Yeah, that too.
It's like, oh, it's like WWE showed up for a Raw. You're here for a all-day event. The dark show before then, and then after the
Monday
Raw.
Night Raws cost more than a house show anyway, so you might as well get.
I say it better cost
But
more.
but you know what this means? Like any and this gonna lead me to something else too. Any guy on the indies who made a name somewhere, all they gotta do is come in and have a T-shirt. Cause it gonna sell out, and then Vince McMahon gonna be like, "We gotta get him on the main roster."
We gotta get him, damn it.
I mean, looking at that picture right there, how much skin
Cause
can you really get?
Cause remember months ago,
Pasties.
they were like, Vince McMahon had no interest in Samoa
That's
Joe.
not
This is
PG.
only Triple H.
There it is.
Next thing you know, Samoa Joe moves some shirts. Oh, we gotta get him a full-time contract.
I mean, of course Vince Scope ain't gonna be on TNA. I went like, if they ain't relevant to him right now, I don't think he gives a damn.
And this is something that pissed me off that I read the other day. Now WWE had interest in AJ Styles. Now that he's locked down in a contract for New Japan, he straight up said when he left TNA, "I have no problem coming in working NXT. All they gotta do is want me." They didn't want him. Now that he's wrestling for New Japan, Oh, and now I think they plan on touring somewhere. They plan on having a bunch of tours next year.
Go
now
on.
they want AJ Styles.
Where was he
like,
before?
You motherfucker.
Where was he before he went to New Japan?
Huh?
Where was he before he went to New Japan?
Ring of Honor.
He was in Ring of Honor for like a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Went to
But
Japan.
but mainly TNA.
He had to wash the TNA stink off of him.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a great match too on Ring of Honor against Evan Bourne, but that's another story.
Yeah, but at the same show where he just got mega executed by AJ and Young Bucks.
Hey, I don't know if this match is gonna actually happen, but the thought of AJ Styles teaming up with Samoa Joe to take on
The Addiction,
The
aka
Addiction.
Bad Influence.
on a Ring of Honor show right before TNA.
Oh my goodness, to me that is the ultimate fuck you to
Yeah.
Dixie. And the fact is, I read this the other day. Dixie Carter wanted AJ Styles in the TNA Hall of Fame, and AJ just politely said,
Hell
I
no.
have my commitments. And when I read that, I'm like, AJ, you're a better man than you. Better man than me, because if Dixie Carter called me up and say, hey, I want you in our Hall of Fame, and yeah, I know we kind of did you greasy on your way out, but we want you back and in the Hall of Fame. You know what I would have told Dixie? Fuck you. Hang up. I wouldn't even, that would have been my only response.
I wouldn't even say fuck you. I would start laughing. Like I'm like.
I would have just said, fuck you, hang up.
Okay, nice talking to you.
They expired 3 days ago. You need to go.
No, nigga, mine. Anyway, let's go to Elimination Chamber.
Oh shit.
I mean, my bad.
I
The Elimination Empire State Building. The Elimination Hubble Telescope.
AKA, we're only here to watch Owens beat Cena, damn
The
it.
Elimination Space Needle.
Oh, I didn't open it.
You may win.
Alright. The first match is. Who cares about the first match?
Actually, I think we already touched on the first match too.
Yeah.
When we talked about the New Day.
No, I'm talking about that other match.
Oh, you mean the
Who cares about that match anyway?
Yeah,
Which match was it?
Who cares anyway?
What, the pre-show match?
I guess.
I guess if you want to call it a pre-show match.
I didn't watch
Oh,
it.
by the
it
way,
was Stardust versus somebody, I think.
Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody
Stardust
said
got
it
the new.
was
He's
somebody
the
said it
new.
was pretty good.
He's the new pre-show opener. He took Cesaro's spot.
Well, Cesaro was in
And
the
me,
chamber.
I guess Mia come and get his spot back. Well, he was there too.
Yeah, come
No,
on.
man.
Liz was
Mia did the
The
Mia
interview with
TV.
Dan Bryan.
Yeah, on the
CD with
pre-show. I
Daniel
forgot.
Bryan, and he got stunned by the Mega Powers or whatever.
But when they first did this, when they put the card together, I was like, first of all, this is a genius idea because the card is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Even though the pay-per-view don't mean shit, but it was like they made the card strong. They made you really want to watch this pay-per-view, and if you don't cancel your subscription in that next hour, you bill for June.
Only thing I don't like about this, the only thing I didn't like about this event, the crowd.
Hell, of course, everybody. It's funny coming into the pay-per-view, everybody was like, "Man, the crowd was gonna suck."
Yeah.
The time has a history of sucking.
The crowd was so.
They don't
violent.
deserve any good shows.
No, the only thing they cheered for
That's
was
why they had a
Spurs.
house show. It's just WWE. Just like I don't think they thought it through. I was like, "Damn, the city we in though."
What city were they in again?
San Antonio.
Corpus Christi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were.
Corpus Christi. Why in the hell? Did
Oh, that's even worse.
Why the hell didn't they go to San? God damn! Why the hell didn't they go to San
Because
Antonio?
they already had it booked for a house show.
I know they always
They,
have a.
they did. They went to. They went to San Antonio the next day. That didn't do no better.
Yeah, yeah, that was worse than Corpus Christi.
And
All right, then why didn't they just go even further south? Go to Layers. At least they like their wrestling.
Who?
I think it's called Layers.
Laredo.
Laredo.
Or El Paso or
Oh,
something.
Laredo.
It's like
well, I'm glad you didn't say go to Houston because they'll need boats there.
but my score for this pay per view is an 8.
I gave it a 7
Gave it an 8.
because the Divas match.
One match saved it. The Divas match was actually not that bad.
I rated this Elimination Chamber a 3.
God damn.
For real.
It was so
Three?
it was so botchful though.
The
It kinda took
crowd
the
and stuff just the
Wow.
crowd.
Payback was. Let me guess. Payback was a 9. Elimination Chamber was a 3.
I mean,
Stardust, Zack Ryder, fuck that.
tag team elimination match was good.
It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was.
It was
gonna be
what
a,
I expected.
I thought it was just going to be a clusterfuck.
Actually, I imagine they're going to do it like that.
I give this shit a 5.
why did
Because 3 ain't enough.
Hey, did you notice that the New Day Sonic commercial, they had 5 shakes?
New Day bumped up from a 0 to a 1.
Jesus, dude.
Then Nikki Bella, the women's match, put it back to a -3 or something.
A -3.
It was so botched.
All day,
That's-
son.
Owens and John Cena bumped it up to a 2
Jeez.
from -3.
Wow, that's
Neville
5
and Bo
points.
Dallas, it kind of stayed even. It was a good match. Ryback and mainly because of how funny it was, especially they Sheamus just dismissed off the whole match.
Man.
Yeah.
He just threw that man into the thing and like, okay, that bucked up half a point.
Yeah.
Then Dean Ambrose winning, bumped this thing up to a 7, and then
Dusty finish.
and then they just delved over everybody and dropped it all the way down to a 3 for me. -4 points, just like that.
That Dusty finish cost 4 points.
Y'all view this pay-per-view so different from what I did.
Well, no, I gave it a 7.
And the crowd reaction just didn't help.
I think it's just the Diva match because the Diva match was not that bad. It was only like 2 botches.
But they were really,
Only
they were
reason-
really obvious.
No,
Only reason I did give it an 8 because it was more than 2 botches. It was that and it was slow and botched.
The problem with the Diva match, they should have just kept it simple.
And with the fan, but here's the other thing, with the fan reaction, there's no energy. You ain't really feeling the match. It makes it feel like it's boring. That's the other thing. It makes it feel like it's boring because there's no energy in the arena. The wrestlers trying to get the crowd into it, and you hear them call their spots and stuff like it just ruins the show.
The only match that I had a problem with was Neville and Bo Dallas.
Because it didn't feel like it just belonged there.
And the Intercontinental Championship match was that's the worst chamber match in history.
Yeah.
That will go down as the worst chamber match in history. First of all, the participants sucked except for Dolph and Sheamus.
And you still gave it an 8? I'm surprised.
No, that match brought it down.
And Ryback.
That match brought it down.
Ryback winning wasn't that bad.
Ryback win. I had no problem with Ryback winning. It's just the match sucked.
My only problem with that match was the fact that they off King Barrett that fast. I'm like, it's clear that he became king of the ring just so to remove bad news from him.
Those 2 matches dropped this from a 9
The other
to an 8 for me.
The other problem with the match was I thought for the longest time Sheamus was going to win it because the way they just telegraphed it.
What made
I was
that-
actually genuinely surprised when Ryback won.
What made that shit shitty wasn't only the crowd reaction. It was the corny ass. Open the door. We can't open the door.
Yep.
Sheamus,
Look at
The
the Irish. I'm like,
announcers-
nigga, what?
The announcers are so stupid.
they didn't even mention that. Like
They
they
didn't
go
mention
on.
that the
No,
reason it didn't open because the cross. He had the cross.
They mentioned it, but not loud enough for you to
No,
hear.
Booker
No.
T said it was stuck in there. Like Sheamus
Yeah,
didn't put it there on
like
purpose.
exactly. They didn't even acknowledge that Sheamus put it in there to keep it from opening, and he could come in there and
But-
get an advantage.
You strip away the ass crowd and you strip away the ass announcing. It was a pretty good show to me.
It was a good show to me too.
The story for the show, but I'll separate like this. The story for the show, I'll give it a 7.
I give it an 8 because the Diva match was like there was a couple of sloppy spots in there.
Yeah. Yeah, Paige died twice in that match.
Yeah, I was surprised. Paige usually does pretty good, but she was
She's
just
been getting
off
slayed by
night.
that Rockstar dick.
She had an off night. I mean, hey, we all have off nights.
There was one funny moment in that match. When I think when Naomi kicked those purple highlights wherever our Paige hair, I'm like, Paige, you should know you go into a fight with a black woman, don't have them loosen your hair. They will snatch that shit out.
And I thought Bo Neville just felt really out of place.
Well, it's not like it wasn't. It was a surprise match. They booked it on the card. It was on the card.
Yeah, but it just didn't feel.
Well, yeah, because it came. Of course, it did feel right. It came after one of the best matches of the year.
That and like, it's mainly like like he was like Whitey was saying, man. They just threw it on the card. Yeah, it was on the card. Shouldn't have been there because Neville feuding with Bo Dallas out of nowhere.
Well,
Bo Dallas ain't even been relevant, and I don't know how long.
It was a kind of a quasi continuation of their NXT feud.
Why did they force Bo Dallas to shave
I
his
was-
beard? Because he looks so much like Bray with it.
And well, also he kind of and he looks kind of better without the beard. He looks kind of creepier, which helps the Bo Dallas
How
gimmick.
long was that feud ago?
When Neville was in NXT.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Hell,
ago,
no, it's
over
not
again.
the continuation. They just couldn't figure out something. Just put it
Can I
there.
get my score?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you did.
Go and do the half Asian, half black, or
Damn.
quarter black math that you did last summer, bro. Go and do that math.
Always
son.
bringing race in everything.
Thank you. I am quarter black. I'm glad you acknowledged that.
Ish.
Ish.
But get your math in, my nigga.
here.
Get your math in, my nigga.
Stardust finally got a win after his drought. -3. New Day.
Has he found the cosmic key yet?
Nah. It's in a line of coke somewhere in his hotel room. And Dusty's right there looking at him, saying, "I have some weird sons." See, New Day winning. That was an awesome match. Okay, that bumped it back up to a 5. Nikki, when will this bitch lose? I'll give that.
When she has the
a-
power of
Shut
seeing
up!
in her, she's never gonna lose.
Good,
Anyway,
my part would disagree with you.
I'll give that match a point. So that brings up my score to a 4. Let me see. Kevin Owens, John Cena. That's a 5-star match all day. So that brings up my score to a 9. Neville Bo Dallas, like Whitey and Gohan said, I had no business in the card, so that brought that score back up to a 4. Let's see here. Ryback, Archer. Actually, I had no problem with Ryback winning. It was 6, and Dean Ambrose. Okay, 6.9. Again.
I will say this: I was genuinely surprised by the ending at first. Like Dean wins, I'm like, holy shit, Dean won, and then, like I said, the old Dusty finish. I was like, aw.
Yeah, I was shocked too. It was like, how do you have 2 clean finishes in matches of that caliber in the same night? I was like, no way.
This is way too good.
Once that happened, I was like, man,
I will
there's
say
2
this.
ways they could reverse it. And then they went with the first thing I came up with. With the referee getting knocked out by Dean Ambrose.
You know, if this were TNA, I mean, ref bumps are so common. I bet that don't even count anymore.
I mean,
That dude took that knee straight to the face.
I like how you decide pick and choose when the referee won't call disqualification. I mean,
Yeah,
Troy
I know.
elbow dropped the hell out of a ref in Survivor Series. I mean,
What about Undertaker just blatantly punching the shit out the ref? When he went against Triple H, you remember that shit, man? Oh, man, he was like, bah! Like, the referee was out.
Well, that match was I remember that. That was at 17, WrestleMania 17.
When they went in the scaffolding and
Yeah, it was
everything,
no
that was
disqualification.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, because
That was the Triple H Undertaker match that didn't exist because the
That
first.
match, that match didn't happen.
yeah, the one that the announcers
That
said.
match was
So-
awesome.
If I
That,
did
match,
one-
I forgot.
that awesome match got Benoit.
Yeah.
Because it got in the way of the storyline of their second and third match.
And that,
I think they did acknowledge that, though. They did acknowledge he did.
The second one.
and Vince always hated the biker gimmick, so he hardly acknowledged
I
anything
love the
with
biker
that.
gimmick.
I love Biker Taker.
It was different.
Yeah,
That's
Vince
why I liked
didn't.
it. Fuck him.
It was thanks to
Anyway.
me. That's the only time I could ever tolerate Limp Bizkit.
I was lukewarm to the biker gimmick. I like because it was different, but
I liked it when he started giving the shit. Stopped giving the shit. When he started acting like a country redneck. When
Asshole.
when Tommy Dreamer drank that tobacco spit, that was disgusting, but very entertaining.
Get in the
to
ring
watch.
with me. I'll make you famous.
When
I
the
like
heel
some of his
turn-
I like some of his promos with biker taker, but
I'll make you famous.
The
boy.
heel turn was my favorite one. We said, Jim Ross, you gonna kiss his ass? Hell no, I'm not gonna kiss his ass. Are you better than me? Jim Ross had that. Jim Ross had that look. He beat the shit out. I was like, what the hell?
Man, that's some good chicken.
And man, like nobody kissed this and that ass more than me.
That was just
Figuratively.
yeah.
But, yeah, we already discussed Cena Owens. Dean Seth was a good match. Of
I want
course.
to say something about the Diva match. Nikki, she learned something. She learned something for Cena because she just buried Naomi.
Yeah.
There's no what else can you do with Naomi? She Paige acknowledged it on Raw. Like they're pretty much done with Naomi now. Naomi should have won this damn match.
Yes,
uh-oh.
Now
Not
she's
for a
at
Rock.
the back of the line.
Time for a Rock Jr. Jimmy going to handle business.
But that's all
Vince
want-
Sick,
that's
I want
all
another Rock, baby, damn
That's
it.
all I wanted to say about that match. Cause I thought about that. I was like, man, Nikki winning this match was stupid as fuck. Cause y'all just took all this time with Naomi.
Yeah.
And it's time to pull the trigger on Naomi.
Now, no. And then Nikki was a
Yes,
face
pull
that
the
match.
trigger.
Was a quasi face in that match.
Quasi.
And next, well, because
She was full face for that.
Yeah, and the next night on Raw, we had Twin Magic again, like a total heel move.
I agree with it. The Diva division is you either crazy, skanky,
or both.
or something
Damn
else. You never face a heel.
Yeah.
We got the last one.
Or you
Kane?
whatever page is.
So basically, they all go the Kane
Yeah, the
alignment.
That's it.
Or you get put on a
Somebody had a term for that.
or you get put on a shitty pseudo reality show.
I would love it if Ryback was dating Paige and Ryback was on Total Diva.
The big guy.
I just want to love to see Ryback in daily life. I want to see a day in the life of Ryback.
The life of the Ryback. Of the Ryback.
Found some skills.
No, the Ryback in the mist.
He's a
Hey,
John
dog,
Cena
you
bus
need-
in
you
John Cena's food.
The dog, you need to go pitch that to WWE. That should be a show on the network.
Hilarious.
What?
They
The
look like,
Ryback in the
the
mist?
Ryback.
No, the Ryback in the mist.
I would enjoy that, actually.
I would love watching this show.
Feeding time.
Every time
found
you-
some steak. It was good day.
Every time, the big guy's hungry.
Big guys.
Time to go to Denny's.
Or the big guy's hungry, and then you walk into Western Sizzler. You're not allowed here, sir.
I can imagine, we say he was a site over a Golden Corral. Imagine Paige like, you want to take me to Golden Corral?
The big guy's hungry.
Ryback at Golden Corral looking like it's
What
Christmas
does he say
time.
when he's in the mood? What, the big guy's horny?
The big guy's hungry.
The big,
Feed me more.
he be working out at the gym. Can I get an autograph? Do not disturb the big guy while he lifts weights.
When the big guy's lifting big, don't bother the big guy.
The big guy will have time for you later.
Did they start coming out with names for Uha Nation already? Right Black.
Huh?
Death talk that he might actually get to keep his name too.
Yeah.
People were chanting "Ooh-ha" just because he was just in the ring for like a interview segment. They were chanting "Ooh-ha, ooh-ha, ooh-ha." So
And then,
he might pull a Kenta.
What?
who the hell is Kenta?
Hideki.
Hideo.
Misawa.
He walked in there as Kenta,
Oh, that
and then
guy.
he's like, "I'm not Kenta anymore. I am Hideo Itami." His Titantron changed from Kenta to Hideo Itami like instantly.
When he get called to the main roster, Vince, please pay T.I. Please pay T.I.
You know the thing about her dad time? I think he's gonna be in NXT for a long time. I think he's gonna be there just as long as Nova and Vane was.
Well,
I
from
think
get used to
he'll
the
be
style
called-
and language.
I think he'll get called up at a Royal Rumble next year.
Not because I don't think he's gonna have the language just down pat the
Hey, that's what he can do with the injury. He can basically take classes to learn English.
Yeah,
That's what I would do if I was him.
I could have swore most Japanese people since World War II knows English, or is like,
Oh,
I took English in high school and fuck English after that.
Well, maybe, yeah, but there's the nuances to the English language. You might know a little bit of English, but conversational, be more comfortable on the mic.
Oh, I
That's
get
different.
interact with the fans, but I'm talking about just him actually knowing the language.
I mean, yeah, and also wrestling against, gaijins and stuff, you have to know a little bit, but there's a difference between being able to, talk and being able to speak.
Because if you know the basics, I mean, you probably can figure it out as you go, but, well, I guess the same thing with Kevin Owens thinking Jim Ross, how everybody down here talk.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
hilarious.
glad he didn't have to think of Dusty Rhodes, because, oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, he learned English by listening to JR's commentary.
Oh, that's.
I guess what
weird.
I mean,
Imagine if he watched WCW with Duster with the American Dream.
if Kevin Owens opened his mouth and he was talking like Dusty Rhodes, I could never take him seriously.
It'd be the most awesome thing ever.
I would be like, I get what y'all showing me of him in his Ring of Honor days as Kevin Steen, but I mean, the moment this guy opened his mouth, I'm like, y'all had to put Paul Heyman with him.
But the only thing
Nobody
that
can talk the truck, take him
back to-
seriously talking like that.
Elimination. The only thing that made the Intercontinental one a little bad is because there's too many slow people in it. You needed some pace, and R-Truth is not in. By the way, you needed Neville. You need like a small person. You need like
and Mark
somebody to
Henry-
get
They
some
had
pace.
in this
And Mark,
match.
hold on. And Mark Henry was still feeling the effects of that KO punch. He felt like he had no idea what was going on.
I mean, it was,
They had in this match R-Truth pinned King Bear. What was the fucking point of him winning the King of the Ring?
To get rid of bad news.
I think that's exactly what it
That's the
was.
only thing that could be.
King Bad News Barrett.
I mean, but look at. I mean, if there is one bright side, even though it's like as bright as that lamp is, like if you were to take that lamp outside and compare it to the moon, as bright as that, the only bright spot there is that it took 3 finishes to get weighed out.
Matt Neville needed to be in this match.
Yeah,
I don't know why they said.
I told
we're
you
not
why.
gonna put
The report I read is Vince wants to protect Neville.
Hell, if you have Neville eliminate 2 or 3 guys in this match, then he finally gets beat. He get beat how Barrett got beat. While everybody hitting their finish on him, you can make it look strong, just like that.
According to the report, they didn't want to lose at all.
Instead, we didn't even know that Neville was on this pay per view.
The match we had with Bo was decent,
but look,
I just
like we brought up earlier,
I just hate the fan reaction just made it so bad.
It came right after Owens beat Cena.
See,
He got the dead spot. Well, look on the bright side. It wasn't the Divas match and he got in the dead spot. It was Bo Neville.
Seriously, what wasn't a dead spot?
I mean, see, crowds like the ones we just experienced for the last 2, those are perfect crowds for JR to come in because he would talk about the match and he'll give you backstory on the wrestler.
JR, the only one could say JR's announcing. In fact, the King even called JR's name during this.
Yeah, that's how bad he wanted them there because the crowd sucked.
He was so needed for this pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
because he could have filled in the dead spots with actual knowledge and information other than, I love it, Maggle.
And imagine him putting over Kevin Owens after that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been amazing.
I don't know if he could have did a better job like Michael Cole, because Michael Cole loved giving audio fellatio.
Like, you kick Cole and JBL, I mean, you kick Cole and King to the side, have JR and JBL call it pay-per-view, I would probably give it a 9 just off of how important JR would have made the match.
Yeah, I'd take Matt Stryker at this point. At least he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And calls the action.
Yeah, because, I mean, Vince yelling in Cole's ear to plug the Twitter and all that other bullshit. Like, screw that. No one cares.
Well, you got to advertise.
They do a good job of having to do it.
I hate how awkward it is when he do it. I'm like, can't y'all just say the network? It sounds so stupid when Kevin Owens did promo on Raw, when y'all seen this on the WWE network. I'm like,
for
it doesn't sound right. It just sounds out of place.
Kills the flow.
Well, it's just about as bad as WWE Universe. Oh God,
that sounds so forced.
At least when they say the WWE Universe, I mean, at least it sounds like okay. It sounds fine, but only I did this on the WWE network. It sounds like you just did a commercial in the middle of your promo. It sounds bad.
That's basically what announcing has become now, a commercial.
Because at least ideally, announcers should do that in a dead spot in the match when they talking about the network or something like that.
A really bad commercial.
This that team just suck, man. Every time they replace somebody, you like, how is that better? Every time they do it, I'm like, how is that better? When they got rid of King,
I like
happy,
Booker T on
but
commentary.
But replaced him with Booker T. Booker T ain't no better than JBL. They both bad.
But we all know why JR isn't there. It's because of Ric Flair. See, it's all the drunk bastard.
Well, I like Booker T on commentary. He says all the most psychotic shit.
When Byron Saxton, I'm like, man, how bad? When he was there, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is bad.
Now, if Booker T would just say this one phrase more often, he would be a lot better.
What?
Street justice. Like you just say back in
Byron Saxton proved that with somebody in your ear, you're not going to be good. Because he's good on NXT. He was good in FCW for the longest. Now, once he got his time to shine, he got somebody constantly in the ear. He don't know how to act. He looked lost.
That makes me wonder how Vince did commentary back in the 90s. Did he used to yell in his own ear during the commercial break?
Wait a second. Y'all talking about Byron Saxton?
I mean, well, you about to fall asleep?
No. Name that. I'm glad y'all not talking about that fuck boy Riley.
I mean,
fuck Alex Riley.
Vince being in your ear is one thing, but
that's the greatest thing Kevin Owens ever gave us.
But Booker T and JBL, I mean, JBL fine on the mic.
But I mean, what?
Michael Cole drags it down.
I mean, what did Vince have to yell at himself back in the 90s when he was on the headset? Did he?
He had pros with
Vince and King. Vince and King were great on the commentary.
Yeah. Vince and Ventura was good too.
Yeah.
But my favorite, Vince and King was my favorite.
Because I can imagine Vince out there with a stethoscope and yelling to his own ear, "Say this line, damn it!"
I didn't like Vince, man. Vince was good at certain spots. I just got tired of him going 1, 2, no.
Or what a maneuver!
He didn't even try and sell it, man. It was just 1, 2, no. It's like he knew he was gonna say no.
Or what a maneuver!
What made Jim Ross the best is he didn't want to know nothing.
Nope.
He
knew the outcome.
No, he didn't know the outcome.
No, that's what I read. They said they tell him the outcome of the match. They didn't tell him what was going to happen.
Oh, they definitely know. They definitely know the outcome.
They told him the end of the match, but they didn't tell him none of the
details.
Because
one of the matches where
that's what I read in like a little.
Because one of the matches the referee botched, he botched the counting 3 and run into the match, and the announcer was just like, wait, what? That wasn't supposed to. They were just lost. They were dumbfounded, and it just sounded like they completely didn't know what was going on. And then he got right back into it like, well, so-and-so won unexpectedly. Or something like that. They did not know what was going on. So, like, the announcers know what's going who should win or not. JR is good at sound like he doesn't know it.
No, because he said he doesn't know it. I don't go by what he said. I just listened to him.
I mean, he might. I said
when he did the review for Payback.
I said, well, he might. I said, well, when he was doing it, he might not have known, but.
Huh?
He wasted his time on that?
They do that after every review. They do a review.
Okay.
But
that's the only time I listen to him. I don't listen to the interview no more.
But I mean, first announcer go like every time something weird, like when somebody botches me do something wrong, like the referee botches the ending, like the reactions like, wait, that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but that's obvious though.
Cause they're like on Botcha Bang where that referee got fired right there for doing that.
Now when a stupid ass announcer didn't know how to think when they would, I think it was the start of the match. When that looked like a botch, because the referee did 1, 2, and he didn't slap the mat, but not go who lost the match. They started lost. Whoever lost shoulders did not leave the mat, so the referee didn't count the 3, but he called the match. And the announcers was like, they didn't know what to think, because they knew the result. They knew who was supposed to win and where it was supposed to happen. Just didn't happen though.
No, I mean, like,
and they don't know how to call an audible.
Because like I said,
because you know, if you got something that you're supposed to go on, it comes out of nowhere, your flow just got broken. You're like, wait, what?
But I brought up this example before. I would say it again. When you know JR is good, when he can make a 7-minute match between Daniel Bryan and Jack Swagger look like a 20-minute match between Triple H and The Undertaker, you know that's when you just got it. You got it. And they fired him because Ric Flair got drunk one day.
Well, I think they want to get rid of him anyway. They just use that as an excuse.
JRs don't grow on trees, so finding another good announcer like that kind of hard to do.
You gotta train them.
But we like WWE was on the great
train somebody for that.
If you go for Monsoon and Heenan, and then you went to Vincent
King.
Yeah, then you go for JR. Like, they was always good. Even Michael Cole and Taz was good on SmackDown.
Cole and JBL was pretty good.
Yeah, they were. Well, Cole and Matthews was pretty good because Josh Matthews would tell Cole to shut up. He would shove Cole's points right down his throat.
I can't take Josh Matthews seriously after TNA. I mean, once he got to TNA, he just became.
But I know who they
vinegar.
could hire. They could hire Steve Corino. He's pretty good.
Steve Corino's hilarious.
Corino?
I think you need to hire. After one more domestic violence incident, hire Stephen A. Smith once he gets fired.
Wait, what did he go on with Jesus or something?
Hmm?
Who? King Corino? He was God.
Oh, God. And Matt Hardy was God's son. Okay.
See, like I said.
Nas.
Once they had...
That's my favorite announced team right now. I love King Corino and Kevin.
I like Vampiro and Matt Striker.
I was just about to say, that's my second one. I love Striker and Vampiro.
Because Vampiro, he got that veteran stuff, and I still love it how every time he mentions Prince Puma, man, fuck Conan. Fuck him. Like, every time, he cannot go, talk. He can't talk about Prince Puma without saying, fuck Conan.
Well, I'm so behind on Lucha Underground. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I just need to find a better fight, man. I'm impatient when it comes to waiting for something above so I can watch the whole thing.
Why don't you go to watch wrestling?
That's where I get it from.
It's not there anymore.
Oh, they changed it. Oh, they must have changed the address again.
WWE needs to actually farm for an actual good announcer.
So
it doesn't matter. It don't matter who they bring in WWE. If you're gonna have Vince and Kevin Dunn in their ear telling them to say stupid bullshit, they gonna always be bad.
No, it won't.
I can't wait till Triple H gets more power. Kevin Dunn needs to go.
Yes, he
does. If you up here already doing this kind of thing, you're gonna have somebody in your ear regardless. The thing is scripted.
Yeah. So
you're gonna have somebody in your ear. You can't work with that, then you don't need to be announcing.
That's why Michael Cole, like, regardless of what you want to say about it, he's the best thing they got right now. And that's a damn shame.
When Michael Cole, is doing, when he's on, he's actually pretty good. When he
actually knows some of the moves too.
But they call certain matches.
He still don't know what a fucking power slam and a scoop slam is.
When they call,
it's a scoop power slam.
When they call Owen Cena match, they called it great. When they call Owen Cena match, they called that thing great. It wasn't no BS stuff like that like they normally do.
I love it, Maverick.
I ignored him. I don't know if they call it.
Cause just like with Cena, Sami Zayn, when Sami Zayn
That's the one gonna ruin that match.
To tell you, I don't know how I did it, but I tuned the commentary out and just watched the match because they were just going blow for blow. It was ridiculous.
I didn't listen to them until that outcome.
Cause Cena, Sami Zayn, when Cena fights Sami Zayn, I mean they called his moves correctly.
They didn't have a choice.
But I mean, the fact of the matter, they still had Vince in their ear then, and they still did it.
I wish they had alternative commentary, like you can, like on, sometimes they have alternative dubbing for like Spanish or something like that. Yeah. They should have alternative dubbing of dogs barking at each other, because then at least that probably would be better.
Look, sometimes when they let them say what they want to say, they say stupid stuff like Booker T's line by Owen Hart.
That man, Gravity, remember?
Oh yeah, I gotta go back to
okay.
They got sponsored. That's
bad joke Booker.
Bad joke Booker's awesome. I'll suck her up like a
at least WWE is one wrestling organization that actually can get sponsors.
I actually want to say one thing about Elimination Chamber this happened on when Seth bugged his eyes out.
Yeah.
That jump was so funny. The memes, man. They had one with browsers. That was so funny. That jump was kind of stupid.
His reaction, both reactions were killing me. When he lost, and then when he got the title back.
When he got the title back, he was about to do a Bo Dallas victory lap.
They beat the title off of Dean Ambrose. Man, that shit was so funny. He had it like this.
He was curled up, field position.
And they beat the title off.
He like, give me the damn.
Put the boots to him.
I said, that is probably not how it went down. It sure felt like it sure felt like Dean was not supposed to leave that title at first.
When Roman Reigns knocked the shit out of him.
They called it audible.
That so fucking funny. Yeah. I'm like, God, he knocked the fuck out of him, man.
Like one time, he said they called it audible. I wonder if Dean was supposed to get caught. Roman hit him, grabbed the title, brought it back to the ring, and then he got in. Seth came back in there, and knowing when Seth leaves, he just gonna snatch the belt and run. He didn't. He left it laying there for Roman to give it to Dean Ambrose.
Because Roman had that scorpion shit going on. Get over here! And he couldn't move.
Then, of course, Dean brought that line by, they can go get some beers, and he left through the crowd.
That was hilarious.
And then the opening 20-minute promo on the Raw the next night, I said, wow, 20-minute promo is actually good. Roman doing a promo that was actually good. And
it was good.
That was,
I only like the end when Roman Reigns was killing Seth Rollins. Was like, you might not be that good. Dean beat you. I beat you.
The whole promo was good.
I'm talking. You mean the whole stuff the Authority was doing?
Yeah.
That shit. It's the same thing I say about Cena. When the Authority talk, I really don't care.
Cause I want to hear what difference they gonna say. I figured they gonna say. I'll put like this. Stephanie part of it did drag it down. Cause I was like. She said the same crap she always said about, or maybe we do a suspension, or
When
that part was kind of
when Seth Rollins flipped out, that was hilarious.
Let me cut. Stephanie part you can cut out. Roman Reigns part and Seth Rollins part the best part.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I like that. Ain't like the beginning of it sunk like it always do.
Yep. I know you talk about the whole thing with Seth Rollins, including the Authority part.
Oh no. Seth is gold.
No, Seth, you and Kane just made up, and you turn around, 7-foot pile of crap. I was like, come on, Seth.
I thought he was gonna hit Triple H. I was waiting for that. Just hit him.
And he tried to calm himself down, and Seth Rollins like, man, you know what? You got your match. Like, well, damn, that was easy.
Well, that was fast.
And Roman standing up, that smug look on his face like
a smug.
I was shocked they made it a ladder match because I remember I was watching the Lex Man when he gave his review. He was like, "This should be a ladder match." I'm like, WWE ain't that smart to do a ladder match. That makes too much sense. What has gotten into WWE lately? They've been making a lot of sense lately.
I said this with. I think I said this on. I think I said this on the WrestleMania edition of 2013. I said they're gonna have to start being more consistent with their storylines. And so far, the last 2 years, they have been consistent.
I'm not gonna say the last 2 years. I'm talking.
The main event picture was for 2 years. The mid card was kind of just flopping around all over the place.
Brock Lesnar destroying Cena made sense. The next month that made sense.
Cause leading into Team Hell No, all that stuff. Dan Bryan,
make
AJ and them.
Making Seth and Dean Hell in the Cell the main event, that was smart. Yeah, they've been on point lately. Yeah.
It was just the mid card that were really just all over the place. They didn't have any direction.
John Cena versus Randy Orton 2006. No,
Of course.
no.
Of course, then.
Too many times.
Of course, Sheamus tearing the boob didn't help either.
Ew.
Tearing away.
When he tore his pad.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he tore a man boob.
Because he'll get, Sheamus started to get a push, and then, that was the end of 2013, he tore his
Oh yeah, that
he
was,
tore his pick, and I mean,
Yeah.
and once again, the mid card just went,
Ugh.
I don't know, just complete out of whack.
What happened to Natalia's title shot anyway? She beat AJ
Disappeared.
she beat AJ
Disappeared.
3 times.
When AJ retired, it disappeared.
She had to deal with cats and facts.
That's why I love Naomi promo so much, because I was like, finally somebody making sense around here. Because Natalya did it too. She beat the champion 3 times and didn't even get a title match.
That's some stupid shit.
Naomi
Yeah.
beat the champion 3 times and wasn't going to get a title match. Now
Greatest question in the last 5 years. Do wins and losses matter anymore?
Exactly.
There you go.
Hey, I don't really care about the wins and losses unless it has something important to do with the story.
Wins and losses going to always mean something to me.
Yeah,
Then,
they need
if
to
it
mean
means
something.
what it means, son, then Dean Ambrose should have no reason being that title position. You only got 2 marquee wins. Seth Rollins should have had a title. That man was what, 4-51?
But like you just said, storyline kind of makes sense with Seth Rollins. They're trying to make him the champion.
I mean, no, I'm talking-
Kane basically gave him the briefcase. They threw him in the championship match against Brock. They just threw him in the match against Brock Lesnar and Cena.
Don't remind me of that fucking Iron match. Sheamus and fucking Kane did all the goddamn work, carried the whole goddamn match. Only have Cena take the mother.
Which one is that?
No,
The one-
I'm talking about the championship one that night.
Championship
All
one.
you remind me is that one, and I'm like,
Man, that
Yeah,
was,
oh,
to
Kane,
me that was the Kane and Orton match. Because every time they would beat the shit out of somebody, then Kane set up the ladder and then Orton climb up it.
Oh, you talking about
stop it.
Oh, you talking when Cena grabbed his Death Wish title?
Yeah,
Oh,
And I think that will do it.
yeah.
That's the end of Random Wrestling episode 3. So y'all take it easy. We'll see you for Wrestling episode 34.
reading this.
Peace.
Please save us, base below.
Baseball.
Because I gotta go. Cause
All right,
I'm
y'all.
hungry as a motherfucker.
Peace.